You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
Check it out.
Hey.
This is episode 48 of the Social Critics Podcast. I just started there, but oh my God. What up, y'all? What up, Bashir? What up, Kurt? What up, Sumie? What up, Alpha? How y'all niggas doing?
We good.
Doing good?
We first of all, guys, let's get this out the way right now. I'm pretty lit.
I could have been too.
How many? We only had like 2 glasses of wine.
No, I've had probably about 4.
Oh shit!
Curtis also stuffed a tampon in his butthole.
Vodka in my ass.
Damn, you could die, bro.
In my ass.
You could die.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll live forever.
I feel like we haven't recorded an episode in a minute. How long has it
been? Been a minute.
It's only been like
a week.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
like 2 weeks.
But that's what I'm
like
saying.
awesome.
When of course you guys don't know. Well, you do know. I live with Alpha and Drissy. So when Drissy goes over Sumie's house.
This nigga's really calling him Drissy.
I told you, I'm calling this nigga Drissy for the rest of his life. When he goes over Sumie's house, he's gone for a while. And then I don't see these fuckers for about 3-4 days.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm an abandoned child. I can't have that.
I don't think I've seen them in like a week and a half. Actually, I saw Driss.
Well, you don't come out of your room, bro.
Yeah, I know that's out of the way.
This nigga Alpha don't ever.
Driss and I literally keep the door open.
Yeah.
Anytime
Yeah, we
we're
actually
here.
like hang out.
in there.
Is that poop?
No, it's like chocolate.
Poop.
Why would someone leave poop on
Chocolate.
the table?
This is like the stem.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Fuck all that shit. But yeah, don't y'all fucking abandon me like that. I have.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Sumie and Driss asked if they missed or if we missed them, and I was like, nah, it's been pretty regular.
Well, I mean, that's how you feel.
Hurt.
Nah, but what's up? Anything new with y'all? No?
What's going on this week?
I got some free Chick-fil-A
How?
the other day.
I feel like Chick-fil-A would do that like once a month.
Yeah.
Just because how nice they
Yeah.
are. Like, hey, stop through.
I don't think it was a
shit.
I don't think it was a mistake.
Oh,
I
they
think he
were
looked at me
really
like,
against gays at one
Yo,
point.
have you
they
realized
still are. They still are.
gays.
They
I was
still are.
gonna
churchy
say.
people are always the nicest people, but they're like the bigoted people too.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
They like dick and
But-
man ass.
but
We're
go
not
ahead.
having it.
Also, they
here,
shut down on
here,
Sunday,
sweetie,
which is
have-
when you crave it the most.
Yeah.
So, like, no, they're
Dick-
not that
Dick
nice.
and man ass.
no, Chick-fil-A, nigga.
Yeah, so
Nasty.
I don't even know what to say about that.
it's like, hey, we hate the gays, but here, have some cornbread.
Yeah.
For real.
Have some lemonade.
These niggas got
They don't got
cornbread?
cornbread, bro.
Wait, I thought-
They don't
I
got
was about to say that'd be
I thought,
legendary.
I
bro.
thought Chick-fil-A was racist. I thought that was the
No,
thing.
they're homophobic.
No,
Nah, they just
They're
homophobic.
homophobic?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
That's
know what I
KFC.
like about it?
You can't have fried chicken and be racist.
Hey,
But
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
like
KFC,
that.
Colonel Sanders.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
though.
like that they stand next to what the fuck they stand next to.
Even-
They like, listen, we don't mess with gays.
But
That's
we nice.
it.
And you could, I mean,
You don't
Didn't
have
they
to eat
make
our
an
food.
apology for it, though? They didn't really actually stand by
They
it
don't have
afterwards.
to.
No,
It's
I
kinda
don't,
like
I don't,
the-
I don't know if
If they don't like gays, who cares?
I
They make
guarantee
amazing
you-
chicken.
There's a lot of people that don't like gays that can't cook. So remember that.
Or, you know, they do only season one side of the chicken.
True that.
Not
Right?
the
And
whole
they
chicken.
be
feel like
It's
that
like
thing.
if you're mixed.
I feel like
You're
gay
half
people
black,
can cook.
half white. You season half the chicken.
I think gay people can cook.
We didn't say that. We didn't. What do you mean?
It depends.
I think they can,
What do you
bro.
mean depends?
I feel like a gay dude can cook, but not a gay female.
Ooh. Hot
I don't
take.
think sexual orientation has anything. First of all, we don't think sexual
First of
orientation
all-
has anything with your
This
cooking skills.
segment is called High Diaz.
I feel like gay dudes, they're just so like on point.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're going to be on point with their clothes.
No, so they could bake.
On point with
On point.
everything.
On point.
On point with everything.
Wait,
Like, whether it
uh,
be baking, cooking, clothes, shopping, of course, fucking.
Hold on. What do you mean on point?
Bro, how do
Like
you...
big
On
on
point.
point?
No, just like
saw what I
very
did there, though?
attentive to what they're doing.
I mean, you can't really miss the wrong
I don't know.
hole.
There's
I
only
mean, there's
one.
only one.
But
I
listen,
mean, you can fuck them in their ear hole. I don't know.
that's
Two
not.
holes.
Or the
Everybody
belly
has
button.
two
How small
holes.
your dick?
You're a
Everybody
Libra?
has
You're a
two
Libra?
holes.
What's the other mouth?
Yes, that's a pretty big hole.
Huh?
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Yeah.
But that would be a mistake.
Oh, yo, real question. Can any of y'all bake?
I could bake.
I can bake the
That's why I
shit
think
out
they
of
can
some
bake
shit.
because they'll be precise. You gotta be precise.
Yeah, I was
with
about to say
baking.
baking is
Baking is
harder
hard,
than
bro.
cooking, I think.
You know why white people can't
No,
cook?
it's not. What are y'all
Because
fucking talking about?
cooking you can modify measurements. Baking is all about
has
precise
to be
measurements.
precision.
But the y'all talking about
Like
No, no, no.
preparation.
No, I'm talking.
Baking is not hard.
Well,
I'm
Putting
saying
it
I'm
in
not
the oven.
talking. I'm not
Well,
talking
Set
about.
it to 450.
I'm not talking about baking
Proofread
like
what
no
you
cakes
just
or
said.
nothing. I'm not talking about baking cakes or nothing. I'm talking about baking like No, I
Like
said
measurements.
You gotta have specific measurements, or it'll be too nasty, too
Putting
flat.
too much flour won't make it rise.
But
like certain.
Why
That's
foreign
about the
people?
ritual.
Why foreign people are good at cooking food, and why the Westerners love our food?
First of all, let's not do that.
Listen, we're doing
America,
it. The Westerners,
America is great too.
Listen, the Westerners like our food.
Okay.
Correct? A lie?
Tell him, Bashir.
Tell them.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
Why?
we don't follow instructions.
We don't. We
be like,
say that shit, Alpha.
It's Allahu Akbar, first of all, and that's some fucked up shit, nigga. What are you saying?
No, I mean, I was like, you should probably ask Bashir. That's
What are you going to say?
He would always say Allahu Akbar.
I would never say that out loud. That's
I know,
asking
or
to get
on the
around.
podcast.
I don't know what it means.
Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, don't say that.
First of all, you ain't going to say it right. I'm not going to tell you what it says. Stop
What is
saying
it?
exactly.
I know
It just
Wallahi
means-
mean. That's all I need to know.
What's it?
What does that mean?
Wale said it in his
Say
song.
you Wallahi.
No.
Say Wallahi.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, say Wallahi.
Wallahi.
Wale said it in a rap
Drake
song.
tweeted it and people, oh my God, Wallahi. I'm like, bro, nah, not this.
He said Wallahi, Wallahi.
What
Bro,
does it mean?
you're not-
What does
I
it mean?
swear to
It
God.
just means I swear.
Yeah, you're
No,
swearing
so
to God.
Somalis that say we got it, Wallahi. That's the part. Oh, that
He's
song was
trying to-
hard.
You know, ASAP Rocky's Somali. Anyway, what was I saying, bro?
What?
First of
White
all,
people-
he's not.
He's half,
Let's
he's
continue
half
with this
Somali.
conversation.
He's half Somali.
He's not.
He's half Somali.
He's not. You fucker.
He's half Somali. That was four.
That was a cross.
That was everything.
Put that nigga tic-tac-toe.
Listen, we don't-
All right,
back to it.
let's fuck all that.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah,
All right.
what happened the past 2 weeks?
Life.
Kanye
Yeah,
back
like-
live.
Well, we'll get into
We'll
that.
get to that.
We'll
yeah.
get to that.
Kanye is probably going to be our main subject.
Nigga, we have a board where we go in order. Why would you just ignore
Why'd you
that
fuck it
structure?
up, bro?
You were born in.
Okay.
Also,
You don't ask what's gonna happen the last 2 weeks. We have a board.
Do y'all niggas not erase the shit? Like,
Yeah,
don't
we're
erase it.
Actually,
Don't
it's
erase
always
the
me
shit.
that
Yeah,
erases
don't
it.
erase
I'm
the shit.
sorry.
Why you say y'all niggas? Get your
Cause
girl.
Get your man. Get your man.
It's me.
I'm sorry.
He
Sim,
said,
can you
I'm
not
sorry.
erase
He
it?
wouldn't apologize to us. He's looking.
Speaking
I'm sorry, Sumie.
of public apologies,
Hey.
Hey, Sumie, start us off with the
So-
first topic.
You're good.
we just had our first game with Urban back.
Hey.
But so I don't know if you guys actually listened to his press conference after the TCU game, which by the way, it was a great game. If you guys actually watched it through, it was a really good game.
It was a good game.
Because it was kind of
good.
scary
I mean-
at first because we weren't really playing.
First
up
half
to
we
par.
sucked.
But
Oh, yeah,
Dwayne
yeah.
Haskins had a great game. Anyway,
We have a quarterback,
So
guys.
much
We
better
got a
than
quarterback.
we do have a quarterback.
Like a playoff
See,
quarterback.
that's the type of shit that actually makes me believe in God. Like what?
I hate this nigga, bro.
Like this kid came along and I'm like, oh my God, a fucking quarterback who could throw the football down the field.
Alpha, let me get this right. You said Dwayne Haskins made you believe in God. That's
Yeah,
what you're telling me
that's
right now.
powerful.
His
That
arm
is
talent,
huge.
not him
powerful.
himself. I don't
Whoa,
fucking know
pause.
that
Yeah,
kid.
that's a
Oh my
pause,
God!
my bad.
Have you guys gone?
You know that. Y'all know
Nigga, you gotta throw a comma in there. That's possible.
His arm.
he's a great passer.
Did
of
you
the
guys
football.
see his like
Arm
videos
talent.
when he was like younger, coming to the training camps
Yeah,
and stuff?
we did. I
They're
haven't
so
seen that shit.
cute. They're so cute. Dwayne Haskins like dreamed of playing
was
for Ohio
cool.
State.
That was
He was
super
like
dope.
10.
Great footage. It was like
Yeah.
a VH like video, like VHS kind of thing.
VH video,
Yeah,
VH1
and he was
video.
VH1, the VHS video. I could catch
TRL,
he was young, had a headband on. You know, that's
And they asked him what college do you want to play for. He's like, I want to
Ohio
be the
State.
quarterback for Ohio State.
Thank
He was like
God.
10.
Was that
That's
a
wrong.
was that an
Damn, that's
OSU
what's
training
up.
camp?
Yeah.
That's
it was
dope.
a-
It's gonna be
Dope.
perfect footage for the
Goals.
national championship.
That's super dope.
That's what it's gonna be.
But anyway,
That's like that Serena shit.
Yeah.
so what happened? So there was a lot of controversy with Urban's press conference because he brought up the Courtney and Zach Smith stuff again. And essentially he was like, I want everyone to realize I wasn't suspended for hiding something. I was suspended. I don't even exactly remember what he said, but it was something like he was suspended for not handling the situation correctly or something. And he basically kept bringing up like, I didn't delete text. And it was just one of those moments where it was like, everyone
Shut
said, stop.
The fuck.
Just
up.
stop
Yeah, just say
talking
no
about
comment.
it.
Bro,
yeah.
it's good. I almost
comment.
forgot about that.
He was
shit.
talking a
Yeah,
lot.
it was because we were watching it, and he gave a good speech about Dwayne Haskins, and he said how Ryan Day, did a good job. Like he mentioned some good points, and then he brought up the whole scandal,
Fucked it
and
up.
everyone was like, "Just let it
Yeah,
go."
you
at
gotta
Then
let
he
that
this
shit
keeps
point.
go.
saying like, "Oh, I should have fired him." Oh, if
Yeah,
I thought,
I mean,
I'm
he's like, I didn't.
we know, nigga.
Yeah, and he was like justifying why he got suspended. It's like you have an army behind you. Everybody supports you. Just let it go.
If it's under the rug, leave it under the rug.
But it was great to see him on
No,
TV
you gotta clean
again.
that shit sometimes, bro. You can't just leave shit under the rug.
Hey, sometimes.
Yeah, but when you know,
You're
like
correct,
it's
but-
done, like move past it. Don't
Yeah,
let
it's
this,
done.
you know, it's already a little,
Yeah,
you know.
him relitigating everything. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like you're here,
Before you
you're
fuck it
back.
up.
Yeah, like don't.
But is this the
remind
new
people.
PR person that they hired that let him say that, or did he just say that on a
better
whim?
be.
Yo,
The
I
last
don't want-
PR person
hey,
was.
I'm gonna be honest.
completely
I don't want to hear Urban Meyer talk about anything other
No.
than football.
Yeah.
Let
Bro,
go of
shit,
the
like,
whole
you
Zach
gotta
and
stop.
Courtney Smith
Yeah.
stuff. It's done.
Yeah.
But Herb was back. We had a good game against
Who
Tulane.
do we
Well, it was
play
a
next
boring
week?
game.
Who do we play next
Penn
week?
State.
Penetration
Oh,
State.
y'all not about to get that.
Oh.
Yeah,
What do you mean we're not?
What do you mean we're not?
Penn State, Penn State, they some rowdy, tough white
Are we-
boys.
is he
bro.
Yeah, we
right?
know their coach was rowdy and tough.
In the
With
locker
right-
room.
white boys.
With little white
Yeah.
boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't say
but
their
them
coach.
motherfuckers
Let's
always-
let's
No,
mention
no.
which coach.
Michigan State. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, Michigan
I'm
State.
sorry.
They're all right.
Yeah, I meant
Penn
to say
State.
Michigan State.
Same.
Michigan
State-
State, them motherfuckers is strong, bro.
Same shit.
They criminals.
Coach-
Too.
Yeah, they were also criminals for
They all
being
criminals. They all
messing
We
criminals.
with
don't
the
touch
girls.
kids here at
Oh
OSU.
shit!
That's why I can stand by.
Yeah. We allow coaches to beat on their wives, but we don't.
But we don't let them touch these boys.
Wow.
We don't touch
No.
little boys.
Niggas,
No.
That's where we draw the line.
Go ahead, your
Anyway,
bitch.
we're happy to have
Go
Urban
hit your
back.
bitch.
We're happy to have Urban back. We can all agree.
Hey, go ahead, shit, bitch.
I'm so done with you guys.
We'll keep you.
What?
How do you deal with
So
us?
the press conference is when he was talking more than what he should have.
He should have just
the
thanked
fuck up.
Ryan Day for doing a good job the first 3 games. You know,
Oh,
we're
we
still
were-
number 4 in the AP polls right
This
now.
video of this. Oh shit! Hold up. I'm not showing brands.
Oh yeah.
This nigga had Pornhub.
You have an
on last
Ohio
time.
State
Just right
Buckeyes
there on his
hat
computer
on
screen. It
your-
said Pornhub. This girl texted me after that video. Is he watching Pornhub? I'm like, bitch,
No, I'm
listen to the
not.
podcast. You'll know what we're doing.
Wait for real?
God.
Yeah, she was like, is he just watching porn?
Who
Like,
texted you?
we don't speak.
Okay.
God.
Names.
Okay.
We don't need names.
All
All right,
right.
let's get to this next blasphemous move.
It is official, by the way.
That shit is blasphemous.
Space Jam 2 with LeBron James and Ryan Coogler is the one who directed Black Panther.
Yeah.
Let me start off by saying, Ryan,
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you will listen to this because you're a cool dude. You stay in touch with what's going on in the streets.
Oh.
He's not gonna listen to this.
He gonna listen to it now. You gotta talk it into fruition, bro.
Ryan, you're a cool dude. You're a smart dude. I do not like this move at all. Far
Okay.
as
Let's talk about this.
Let me ask you though, what is it that bothers you about it? Because a lot of people are for it.
LeBron has been on this whole path of creating his own legacy, but yet you're trying to ride the coattails of something that
happened already.
Okay,
is
but
somebody else's.
let me ask
Space
you this.
Jam is Jordan's.
Hold
We
on.
all know that.
I said,
Okay.
Alpha, me and Alpha is gonna-
I said this earlier. Like LeBron is Jordan.
Okay, let me ask you this though. If he went to the Lakers for what reason? We already talked about this, to extend his career past basketball.
And he's doing that.
He's doing
Leave
this
Kobe alone.
Bro, you sound just like remember that Britney Spears video?
Leave Britney
Like,
alone.
leave Britney
Yeah.
Let
Leave
Kobe
Kobe
have his.
But you know that if
Kobe got
LeBron
an
did
Oscar.
another movie that is similar to Space Jam, they'd be like, "Wow, that's a knockoff Space Jam." So he's gonna get shit regardless
did you
for
not
getting.
think-
But then why not do something? Why not get shit for something that you did originally?
But isn't he a fan when he came out?
Yeah.
He was a young cat.
She said,
He was
yeah.
a young cat when that came out. He's a fan of Space Jam.
So what? But you know,
He wasn't
But
that
you
young.
know,
He was
but
12.
And niggas were
might
fans
be
of
young.
Space Jam.
that's
young
fine.
to be in
But
a-
still, you
Watch Space
know,
Jam. What? I think that's like us.
LeBron
Yeah.
still hears the Jordan comparisons.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be in this nigga's movie being him?
Because he's better than him. He's gonna be better than Jordan.
Yo,
he's
all right.
already
That's
better than
trash.
Jordan.
They got already
Dude,
a better
dude,
director.
what the-
What better way?
He said, I know.
Better way to take a shit on Michael Jordan than to make his movie.
Bro, I know
Again,
this shit's gonna
facts.
be trash.
Probably.
Nah.
I think
I don't think
Bugs
it's gonna
Bunny
be
is going to
trash.
do a great
Listen,
job.
it was funny because
trash,
I was
boy.
listening to sports radio on the way on sometime this week, and they were like, "Do kids really know who Bugs Bunny is?"
No.
Yeah,
Not
I think
anymore.
it's a trademark name.
Yeah, I think so.
They're like Mickey Mouse.
No
Like,
Bugs Bunny, but they
Yeah.
don't know
They're not-
Bugs
they
Bunny.
This
don't
Space
watch-
Jam,
it's
this
not-
Space
they've
Jam
seen
movie has to be 30 for us. Like it has like underneath
An adult content.
subliminal
Yeah.
like funny shit like
That's
they used
like-
to do in cartoons.
You know what they're
Yeah.
doing?
Because these kids are not gonna fuck with this.
You know they're
Yeah.
doing that with like the Justice League's like superhero cartoons now. They're so much more like adult.
If you-
Like Batman
yeah.
was having sex
But
on a
that's
roof.
because
Yeah.
all of us are. They
As a
know all
cartoon.
of us are growing up.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, they had subliminal nasty shit for
Tom and
parents.
Jerry. Tom and Jerry.
The
Tom and Jerry was
the
the
Little
shit.
Mermaid
Is a
cover
sexual-
has a penis in it, dog.
All
Yeah,
Disney
build up,
movies
my
have
nigga.
the
That's just some
sexual
pedophile
innuendo,
shit.
though,
No,
that
because
they talk about.
the Disney people said, yeah, we used to do that as like a joke in between like writers and shit, where we used to put shit in there to see if anyone else could get it. Like the Lion King, when the nigga like
Yeah, say
The
sex.
stars, yeah.
they put that in there just to see if
They even
their
said in
coworkers
the
would
Little
catch it.
Mermaid, they showed that
Assholes.
the person who was marrying Prince Eric in the evil
He had
witch
a
or whatever
boner.
had a
Yeah, he had
boner.
I remember that shit.
I still didn't see it though. I
I
did
saw it.
rewind.
There's
I
no
did.
saw it.
You went for it. You went looking, huh?
I was
I still
looking.
didn't see it to this day.
I had my little Disney, movie
Fetish.
porn marathon.
Fetish.
No.
Fetish.
All right, well, let's get back to
It's called
Okay,
the main
let me
topic.
ask
know
all
how
of you, what is your stance? Are you for Space Jam 2
I'm
with LeBron?
against.
He's obviously for
You're
it.
against
I'm gonna
it.
check it out.
You know
I
what?
think I'm gonna say I'm indifferent, but I still want to check it out just to see LeBron because he's God.
I will watch that shit on Netflix. I will never pay movie.
You say
in
you
the theater.
bootlegging it.
Um,
I'm not even
Dress?
doing
You're
that.
still technically paying if you have a
I
Netflix
feel-
account, unless you're using someone
Yeah, I'm
else's
using
Netflix.
somebody
Okay, all right,
else's.
then never mind.
hold on, guys. I'm trying to get my thought across.
He has a voice this time.
You
He
got
has
your
a voice
back?
this time.
Yeah, all right. So,
Oh, Driss did get
He
his
got his
voice
voice
back.
back.
yeah, I did.
Batman.
Bro, that's so trash that you have your voice back.
Oh, you like y'all like making fun of me and calling me The Rock?
Okay, well, are you for or against?
So I'm for it, but I think they got to make it different. You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
Bruh. But that's the thing. I understand what you mean. They got to make it different. It's still going. The concept of that movie is so original. You can't make it.
How
It's
about-
a cartoon
Yeah, they
mixed
can,
with
though.
real
They can.
people.
Okay, let me ask
The
you
only
something.
thing that has done that is Space Jam and Who Framed the Roger Rabbit
Yo,
shit.
that shit, you
How
can't
about
make
this?
that
How
up.
about this,
You can't do
though?
that again.
Did
Those
you-
are the only
did
two
you-
movies that's mixed with cartoons and real people.
Did you like Heath Ledger's Batman better than who's it? Who played Batman?
Jack
Leto?
Jack Nicholson.
right?
Of
Did you-
course.
Yes.
Okay, well then that was a remake.
Yeah. Oh, let me one up that. Hey, I'm not Robert.
I
Hey,
hit you with the bars.
Robert Redford played the Great Gatsby. Leonardo DiCaprio made the remake.
Who was better?
I don't know who Robert Red is.
Redford is the original. He's the original Great Gatsby.
Oh, okay.
He's the original Great Gatsby. Robert Redford.
I don't know who
Robert
that is.
Redford.
I like that they got Ryan Coogler though, whatever his nigga's last
And you
name
have to
is.
understand, it's not a remake. It's Space Jam 2.
Yeah, I don't get
And
how
they're
both
It's
also-
concepts gonna be.
not. It's not a
And-
remake.
And also, I will
What is
say,
it
I
going
will
to be?
say-
Jordan's son?
I think there were talks that Michael Jordan.
Trash.
There was talks that Michael Jordan
He might be in it,
join.
like a cameo.
Yeah, that's
He
that's
might
what I
join
No,
heard.
Jordan bet not. If he do, I mean, I already don't like Jordan, but if he do,
Then why are you defending him?
He has to.
no, I'm defending this far on LeBron's. I'm for LeBron.
I think J.R. Smith's making a cameo.
No.
Hell no, you better not.
I hate
Bro, can we
Driss.
get J.R. Smith on a Hennessy commercial though?
Why is this nigga not sponsored,
Definitely.
bro?
How is he not?
Definitely.
That's a great point. How is he?
But
not
that's
sponsored?
like a fuck up sponsor. They not
Okay,
gonna
let
take
me
him,
ask
bro.
you guys
Does
this.
he even
So,
like Hennessy?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Okay, so
he looks like a
Yeah.
nigga.
in the
Yeah.
original Space
let's
Jam,
see me
they
talk.
had the other characters, right? Like they had Charles Barkley, and they had
Yeah.
What's
you know
the
part
white
of his
dude?
team.
The heavy
That's
set
all-
white dude.
Yeah, who? Oh,
Remember he came
Bradley,
in-
Sean Bradley.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Sean
he came in-
Bradley-
he
Sean
came in at
Bradley's
the
the
end and
tall
saved
guy.
his-
He's talking about the fat white guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bill.
fat
oh,
Bill-
his
Bill-
agent or
Bill Murray?
manager.
Yeah, his
That's not
manager.
Bill Murray.
Bill
They were
Murray.
both
The
in.
fat boy.
No, Bill Murray was skinny.
You're talking
That's
about
a
the
white
Jurassic
boy.
Park nigga that got the shit stuck in his face.
No, hold on. Bill Murray. Yeah, he came on
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
the end of the movie.
No, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Him.
I thought you were talking
and
about
the
his
other
fat
dude
agent.
though.
Bill Murray.
And the other dude.
Bill
Yeah,
Murray's
Bill
a
Murray.
Rubik,
Bill
yeah.
Murray and the big dude.
Yeah.
He
No.
was on Jurassic Park.
He's dead.
Yeah,
isn't
he was his.
Bill Murray's
he died?
alive.
No,
I
not
think he's
Bill
still-
Murray.
Bill Murray's still alive.
the guy
Fat
that got
guy.
Oh,
shot.
I
did
think.
he?
Yeah,
Look
I
up his
think
name,
he-
Driss.
Oh, did he
What's his
die?
nigga's
The
name?
fat
I don't
guy?
remember
I
his
thought
name.
he
Fat
was
dude
in
had to have died.
No.
If he's died, come on, let's
He
give him
was
a
in
name.
Seinfeld.
Man. We
Okay.
just up here like the
Yeah, he
fat
was in
guy.
Seinfeld.
Hey,
He was in Seinfeld.
let
He
me
was
get
a
my point
mailman.
across. Who are the other basketball players that are going to be in it? Because you know, like when they all
Oh,
touch
yeah.
the ball,
Yeah.
they had the
They had Sean
five or whatever. Yeah.
Bradley,
Who do you think is going to be?
That's a remake.
I think you got to put.
But are they going to have? They're going to have
Yeah,
other basketball
well,
players.
hold
Who
on,
are they
I
going to
think-
have?
No, wait. You said this is going to be 2, not a remake.
Ooh.
They can't do that same concept of touching the basketball. We all got power.
I never said that. I said who are the new basketball players in this?
But you
There
you
might not
did
be
say,
no basketball
yeah,
players.
It might not. It's not a remake.
I don't know.
They're
I
going to have
think-
basketball.
All right,
players. You don't have a. You don't have a
judge-
Here are the two
basketball
factors.
movie.
There's some
Judge?
basketball players that they gotta have. They have to have Emeka Okafor and Kalina.
Emeka Okafor
Why?
is in the
Why?
What
Yeah.
kind of name is that?
And Kalina Azubuike.
Shut the fuck
I don't know. I don't know.
Kalina Azubuike.
I don't know if. Hold on. I don't know if Kalina Azubuike actually actually made it to the NBA. He played at
I just
UK.
like the name.
I thought that was a girl, my nigga.
No, he played at UK. Kalena Azubuike.
Bro, all right. They also need DJ in Vegas.
Just put Mo Bamba in there. That's
Yo, you gotta put Mo Bamba. Yo,
Not at my house.
you can't. That's Matumbo, nigga. Listen. You can't judge until we hear the concept of the movie.
This shit's gonna be trash.
I don't think they've actually
Yeah.
put out the concept yet.
No,
They've
we just know
said,
this. LeBron James is that
Big
nigga.
trash.
I'm
Fuck
excited.
LeBron.
I don't
I'm
like
for
the
it.
move.
Remember this
I'm
shit
for
right
it.
here. Curtis is gonna go low that shit here.
Yeah.
Watch next year.
Just like
Promise.
Curtis
About to
can't
be
get over
enjoyable.
Drake's album that he's like
You
not gonna
love
listen
Drake
to.
secretly, bro.
You know what?
I do. This is the thing. Bro, I've been trying so hard. Every time one of the hot tracks come off to that bitch, you gotta listen. You're like, fuck, man.
What's
I be sick, bro.
The After Dark record is so fucking dope.
I'm like,
After Dark
God
is
damn.
clean.
Do you
Every
know?
time I hear some
do you know what I
banger on that
picture?
bitch,
I picture Curtis driving in his car, like in a, his good mood, like today's a good day, today's fun, and it comes on. God damn it, that's
Yo,
Drake.
I can
Shit.
see him.
it'd be so good,
You
though.
know, you know those scenes when the windows are up and you just see the person screaming.
That's
That's just him listening to Drake.
That nigga's talented.
Yes.
And 2019, I will be back on the wagon, but
you know who else is
I gotta
talented?
fight it off.
Ryan Coogler and LeBron James.
I don't know.
That's a good
I don't
combo,
know.
though. Tell me
That
that's
is
not
a good combo.
That's a good
I
combo.
wish, you know what? I wish if LeBron was going to get into this acting thing, I think he should go something completely different.
Like what?
Like Scarface shit or something.
No, but just opposite of basketball.
I like
Y'all
him
seen?
as-
Oh, y'all ain't seen the new one with YG. He in his new movie, he did actually, and White Boy Rick, he did actually did.
Oh,
good.
I
Was
haven't
he
seen it
playing
yet.
himself? He wasn't playing himself?
No, YG.
He played himself.
Not YG,
but like
LeBron.
No,
You
his
think
character.
LeBron's
LeBron's not in the movie. He's saying he wants LeBron to like
Act
act.
like YG.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, sure.
No,
But
but
LeBron-
LeBron act like YG.
No,
act
act
like
like-
different. This is different than what
Basketball. Like,
yeah.
But LeBron's too big for not to play himself.
yeah, you can't.
He has
LeBron.
to
Okay,
play
Trainwreck. LeBron James played
But that's
himself.
just like, well, yeah, you're right.
He played himself in
Yeah,
Trainwreck.
and Trainwreck, and he was good though.
In what?
He was funny.
With the Amy Schumer, the girl's not that funny.
She's
Bill
not funny
Hader.
at
Bill
all.
Hader and Amy Schumer.
Bill Hader's funny though.
Yo,
Bill
why,
Hader's-
can
I've seen that
we
one.
have to have a conversation sooner or later about Amy Schumer.
Hold on,
and
before
if
you say
she's
this-
actually funny or
before
not.
you say
She was
Bro,
funny on
not.
SNL.
We were,
She was funny on
where
SNL.
were we? We went to
Oh, shit.
Outer Ring yesterday.
Sumie.
Yeah,
No
hold on.
one
He's got a
else.
story. He's
Okay.
got a story.
Hold on.
Ooh,
He's got a
all
story.
right.
He's got a
This
story.
Chris
Okay.
this girl was just sitting idle by herself. Like, oh my god,
Who
I can't
Said
find my friend.
idol.
You mentioned a name.
This
Idol.
girl, I don't know her.
Oh,
But
okay.
the homies were sitting next to her, and then Chris starts talking to her. This girl would talk like this. This girl, she would talk like this.
Oh no.
And I
Like
would be
Drew
looking
Barrymore?
down.
Why are you making
Yeah.
a Jim Carrey face?
No, like Drew Barrymore.
She would talk like that, and I was like, "Is she trying to be like a female comic right now?" She was talking like
Like Drew Barrymore
and
talks
Chris
like
was
that.
having a conversation with her. I was like, "Chris, how can you
Just
stare at her
seeing
face?"
Chris in that situation was probably funny
Bro,
alone.
she would be normal like this, and then I know, I can't believe it. I'm like, he's like, "Let me get your IG in there."
Honestly, never mind. I don't want to know
Yo,
where it's
so
at. We don't
I,
shout
so
out
I got
bars.
the cast for Space Jam.
Oh
Okay.
God!
Ready for this?
Oh, you got it?
All right, so
The
we got
Monstars.
Rosario Dawson,
I like that.
I love Rosario.
I
Oh,
wouldn't mind that.
basketball. All right, he got his kids.
oh that's
I like
cute.
that.
Yeah,
What,
that's
who got whose kids?
LeBron James'
I mean,
kid.
LeBron's no. It's not LeBron's kids. I'm saying
Oh.
I don't know these kids though, so
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
gonna even. I'm just gonna skip over them. All right, basketball players. We got Steph Curry,
You have to put
Yes.
stuff in.
Yeah.
Allen
This is
Iverson,
trash.
Oh, you got
Allen
AI.
Iverson,
You got AI.
Blake
This is
Griffin,
trash.
Blake Griffin's funny.
Bro, this
He
is
is funny.
trash, bro.
Blake Griffin's funny.
Michael Jordan,
Blake Griffin
Oh.
looked like a monster.
Shit is whack, and that's
Al
a bad move
Pacino.
on Jordan.
Al Pacino's
Al
in it
Pacino.
tomorrow.
This is about to be the stupidest
Oh, Al
thing ever.
Pacino's in it
Ryan
too.
Reynolds.
This movie
Ryan
is about to
Reynolds?
be so
Funny.
dumb.
They got
Ryan Reynolds
Deadpool
is
on there?
good.
Yeah.
This is about to be dumb.
Your face is dumb.
All right,
This is about
can
to
we
be dumb.
construct a story, a
I don't know
plot
how
with
they
these
do
niggas?
it.
Like, who is Al Pacino in this?
I don't
and
think
who
they came
is
out
Ryan
with
Reynolds?
Al Pacino about to be the ref, bro. And that shit's
like,
gonna
we
be so
make this plot up.
stupid.
Oh.
Like, how do you make that movie with?
It's dumb.
What's
It's not gonna
Ryan
be
They're
dumb.
Reynolds
not
gonna do?
remaking it. It's Space Jam 2. Remember
Not
that.
remaking. I'm saying, how are we gonna make it with Al Pacino?
They're trying to
and
continue,
Blake Griffin?
but the story was already done. What else can go on, Sumi?
we shall
what else?
see.
Part
They've made
2.
part 2s to so many movies that should have ended.
Part 2.
All right, let's think of
Rush Hour didn't have to have 2 and 3. I mean, God
you might be
bless
offending
us.
some folks.
No,
I know
God
you
bless
are.
us.
You are. She is.
Hey,
Relax.
before you cut me off, I did say God blessed us with 2 and 3.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
But hey, it was way better when I cut you off because it made for a better story.
Guys, let's not cut off my girlfriend. Come on.
You finally want to defend her. 48 episodes. You want to defend her now. Get the fuck out of here, Driss. Get the Don't talk to my girlfriend.
Now you're telling us not to cut her off.
The only one that's getting his dick sucked.
I don't want to hear about your guys.
Get my dick sucked. Let's go. High five, guys. No? All right, fine. Fuck y'all.
What are you saying to Fresh Hour 2?
I'm just saying, like, a lot of movies didn't have to have a part 2, but I'm just saying they did it. Yeah, Hangover didn't have to.
When did Space Jam come out? 94, 95?
You know,
Yeah,
96.
He with it.
Yeah.
96.
Alpha's like the date.
Bro, that's 20. What is that? 22 years later?
That Seal
What's
song.
wrong with that?
It doesn't need to be done.
You know what doesn't need to be done? Rush Hour 4. No.
No, they're not retarded.
How about Friday
agree.
2? How about?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. This might be unpopular. I think you should have just left the original Friday. I didn't care for 2 and 3.
I agree.
I like it too.
The original was so dope.
I love Mike Epps in there.
All right, yeah, Mike Epps.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
that.
They did a great job
That's
switching
the only.
from Carter to
That's
Matt
the
Epps.
only.
All right,
good thing
now-
about the second and
All
third.
right,
I got a
but
question.
what
I got a
about
question.
the
The
sequel?
only great sequels are Fridays.
Rush Hour.
The second
Rush
Godfather.
Hour.
Batman.
Batman.
The second
Batman.
Godfather is the
second
epitome
Godfather.
of a
Matrix,
sequel.
Batman. It's very hard to do that.
You can do it
Batman's
with
really not
superhero films.
Yeah.
Like superhero films.
You can't do it.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Marvel's
So
been doing it.
wait. Which one
Marvel's
y'all
been doing
consider Space Jam? What is
Well, that's
that?
what I'm saying. It's a superhero film.
Is it?
LeBron's a superhero.
Michael Jordan was a superhero.
He said, come on.
Yo, Alpha, you really think of LeBron as like Superman?
Yeah, bro, he might as well. He's better than Jordan.
He is.
Like he built a school. You win.
Alpha, you're
I agree.
you're
I
getting a
agree.
little cotton mouth from sucking all his
But that's
dick.
what I was
I'm
saying.
sorry.
That's a bad
I'm sorry.
move on LeBron to me.
No,
Like you want to live
So-
up under, you don't want to be up under nobody's shadow. You want to
on.
create your own thing, but you're doing a whole nother nigga's movie.
When's the last time LeBron did something
That's
wrong?
lame.
When's the last time LeBron did something wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
When?
What's been a
This
stupid
sounds
move
like
on
a
his part?
contradictory
No,
question.
what has he
No.
done for his career that's been
All right,
so
I got
detrimental to
something.
his
I think
I got
he's,
something.
I
success?
think he's
What?
really successful.
What
He let J.R. Smith play with him.
Exactly.
And, I mean,
What did he do wrong? He didn't get this ring,
But
nigga.
he still gave JR a title.
he did.
He did.
And I'm happy for
He
that.
gave Cleveland.
Yeah, he gave Cleveland.
He did. He did.
All I'm saying is, I think he's doing everything in a strategic way. He's literally he's like, you know how Kevin
what I'm
Hart
saying.
just like came out with so many movies and was in everything because he's just like, listen, I'm going to live off a mound of money because eventually I'm going to be a sellout. But it's like, who's going to be laughing when you're sitting on a mound of money?
Kevin Hart a sellout.
Do you not
Kevin
think
Hart
after?
Yo, speaking
yeah,
of
no,
Kevin
I'm
Hart,
agreeing.
Kevin Hart's not
I
on the
love
list.
him. I love him, but he's in
agreeing.
everything.
Speaking of Kevin Hart's not on the
Everything,
list.
but that's smart.
Did you see him come at Cat Williams on?
Yeah,
Breakfast
him and
Breakfast
Tiffany
Club?
Haddish.
Yeah, he came
saw
in
the
there with
clip.
the
Tiffany,
whole.
I honestly felt like Tiffany didn't need to be in that interview.
She did it. Her face didn't want to be in there. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
this nigga's just
That
gonna go
interview,
ahead.
she just didn't need to be.
Like she was
Kevin
surprised.
Hart, his presence was too big for her to be around.
No, he had a motive though. He had a motive to get on
That's
there.
what I said. She shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
She should have had her own
Like,
interview.
When people when what's the girl's name on there? The girl on
Angie?
there. Angie.
Angie,
When
yeah.
she asked Tiffany questions, she was surprised. She was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
is it my turn?"
Well, aren't they?
I didn't see the
They're
interviews,
promoting
I
that
guess.
movie, aren't they?
Night out.
They're-
or
they
got
night
shit look
school.
so trash.
Night
Yeah, I know.
school.
I agree. I agree.
That shit looks
Yeah,
so
I'm not going
trash.
to the theaters. to watch
I've
that.
always respected Kevin Hart's work ethic.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
his
it.
work ethic
Oh, I
is
love
I don't
insane.
really
It's
care for
crazy.
his films.
Him and The Rock.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they're
bro.
smart about it though. They're making all this money now, and eventually when people are going to be done with them, they're going to be like, "That's fine. I made so
But
much
the thing
money."
is, they're just not. And this sounds bad that it's not that I like negativity, but they're just not controversial about nothing.
Nope.
Like they're very like go with the grain on every fucking
Okay.
thing.
I mean, that's what you got to do to be corporate.
That's
Let
lame.
them
To
niggas-
kind of piggy off what Sumie said about them, like once they finally finish or whatever, like
Then
when
they'll
we're
start
done
doing
with
that.
them,
Then they gonna start talking about it. Then you 60. I
No,
don't give a
but
fuck.
my thing is like I don't know if they're showing evidence of that. Like
They keep going.
somebody's watching these films.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
watching
Oh,
them.
Yeah, like
I
don't know
will
who it is,
literally.
but
I watch
that's what's
all of
Not
it.
to shit on Sumie, but it's the like.
Yo, don't shit on his girl, bro.
Don't shut up my girl, man. Calm down, dude.
No, not this podcast, bro. You chose
I got time today.
you chose the wrong one. I got voice.
Most of Heart's audience, most of Heart's audience is like cookie cutter. Like
They're white.
Yeah.
I'm middle aged.
Yeah,
Just
like-
say that.
it's like the
I will
normal
cut your
plain
cookies.
See, but that's what they will say.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart is not funny. Like
he's funny.
there's
though.
funny, but then there's hood funny. Like Epps, Tucker, like they hood funny.
I think that's where the gripe is that Kevin Hart is universally.
Chappelle is like, he's really the transcendent one.
Yeah.
He's corporate, but he's still kind of hood funny where we kind of accept him. Like,
But Kevin Hart didn't really, did he? We read his book, but it's not like he grew up in.
No, he grew up in the hood. But
you know what it is?
Philly.
You know what it is?
Oh, yeah,
you know
true.
what it is? You know what it is about Dave Chappelle? He's just nonchalant with everything,
Yeah.
so it comes over. So it seems more like relatable.
But
a lot of hood comics are eccentric.
but that's
or
what I'm saying.
eccentric,
And I like, that's why I love that he addressed in his special. He was like, nigga, I'm not from the hood.
I'm not from-
Everybody feels like I'm from the hood. I grew up in Springfield. We had a decent home. Yeah. He said, people just accept that I'm from the hood.
but
He
So
said
I go
something.
with
He
it.
said something like, I'm not even
But
trying
to
to be
kind
funny.
of, to kind of,
That's what's funny about
That's
him.
what it
though.
is.
to negate what you're saying, I just feel like Kevin Hart isn't targeting a specific hood audience. He's literally universally targeting everybody. He's doing it because this is what he's lived for, is to target everybody.
So,
Sumie,
hold on.
I understand what you're saying, but
Sumie,
you're still coming from a Kevin Hart fan.
All right, but
No.
what's the hate? What's the hate with Kevin
But
Hart?
what is it? You're not good enough for you, but that's
Not
your.
hood
You know
enough,
what
though.
the hate is? Niggas like to hate.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
all
I
right.
like Kevin.
No, I'm not talking about you.
No,
I'm
no,
saying the gripe that niggas have is that once somebody becomes commercial,
That's it.
Yeah.
then
That's
it's
it.
not theirs
Same with
anymore.
Street.
That's what he was saying. That's what he said on
This is
Breakfast
just
Club.
avenues. I feel like Kevin Hart is good, like acting, not like stand-up joke telling.
I think his
Are you
stand-up
serious?
sold the most.
Are you kidding?
His
stand-up
stand-up sold
was
the most.
fucking
His
trash.
First of all, I'll
Bun
say
lip
this.
and all that shit.
First
His
of all,
stand-up
that
was
shit is
funny.
not
Listen,
funny.
literally-
First time watching it is funny.
His
It's
stand-ups
funny.
are the only stand-ups that you can actually watch in theaters.
Yeah.
His stand-ups are the only.
I saw his-
stand-ups
He
that
made
you
that
can
happen,
watch.
though. He made that happen,
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hart
His
Productions.
production made that happen. It's not his jokes. It's a fucking entertainment.
Before that, though.
Before that,
Before that, he was always there.
Bro, he was
not.
funny in motherfucking 40-Year-Old Virgin.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
But
acting.
that's
That's
why I
acting.
like
That's
him
acting.
in
That's acting.
acting.
funny.
He's funny in acting to me.
You know what it is?
Well,
It's
that's
just like
all-
in.
that's
What he
I
said,
know what you're saying.
I get what he's saying.
I know.
But what he said is what pretty much Alpha said when he got on to Breakfast Club.
It's
He was
when
like, why
artists
do
mainstream. It's when artists
hate when niggas get on, or they're mad like we can't get on, we can't do this. But when nigga gets
When
on
the nigga
there,
get it, we
they
tear
hating
him down.
right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's
Of
up
course.
with this trending topic for the last 3 years of hating Kevin Hart? Niggas just got tired of his jokes.
I mean, but I've always, I
People-
know,
yeah.
it's not even about a,
No, it's
he's
a-
getting money.
It's a
I mean, that's
but
what
it's
you're
a
supposed to hate
trending
him.
topic though. And you ask a nigga down the street
There's
right now, you
literally-
think Kevin Hart funny?
I
He's
shit
like,
you-
nah, he
Dog,
white funny.
I shit you not. Jay-Z, or excuse me, not Jay-Z. Beyonce and Rihanna are the only two people who are super successful, like, that are black, that
people
don't
like-
get torn down.
Yeah.
Yeah. How?
Jay got
What's
torn
the
down.
PR move?
Even Jay's
Jay-
been
Jay-
torn down.
yeah.
I don't know.
Just act like you don't give a fuck.
Well, just don't talk.
That-
But I don't think
Chappelle-
Kevin
Dave
Hart
Chappelle's
gives
No,
a
they don't
fuck.
talk.
Is
The
the
thing is, they don't do
They don't
interviews. They
care.
don't talk. So
But
it's
I
like,
feel like Rihanna, she talks, but not in interviews. Like she
doesn't do
Yeah,
interviews.
She
yeah,
let
yeah.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
she ain't
But
doing it
I
in
think she does.
camera
I mean,
in a certain way.
she's real, and I
Yeah.
think fans love that. Like when she claps
Who
back at
realer?
people.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna, 100%.
I think Rihanna is. I think Beyonce's
yeah.
a little more poised than most people.
Did you hear,
Solange is
hold on,
realer
no,
than
no.
Beyonce.
Did you
I'm
hear
not-
that story
I'm
about?
not- I'm not
I
speaking
guess it
about
was like
Beyonce
whoever
over
was
there.
working with Beyonce claims that she does black magic.
God.
Well, you and her do black
Yeah,
magic.
Bashir, Driss, you were accused of doing black magic.
No, I'm not. I don't do black magic, yo.
I'm not speaking.
You probably
to
know
that.
how to do
Yeah,
black
I am
magic,
not.
though.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've
fuck,
definitely
yeah,
seen
fuck,
some
Beyonce,
YouTube
fuck
videos.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Space Jam 2 is about to be a jam,
yeah,
dog. So,
Beyonce is trash.
What are you doing?
Good. All right.
That's your man's.
I'm done with you guys.
All right, speaking of
Good
freaking-
combos.
freaking
Speaking of good
Raccoon
combos,
5.
Maroon 5 is headlining the Super Bowl.
I fuck with Maroon 5.
I like
What
Sunday
song
morning.
do they have?
Sunday
Morning rain is falling.
That's the only song I like.
Name another.
What's that one song with Kanye West?
I heard him say. Adam Levine's
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Love has
That
taken
ain't it.
this
That ain't-
road.
this ain't-
Oh,
that ain't
okay.
heard him
Okay,
say.
I know that
Oh,
one.
he figured it out, didn't he?
I know
I know that one.
I'm saying
You
you
know
sing it.
Maroon
I'm saying
5.
you sing
I know
it.
that
They
one.
know,
did a
nigga, I
song
can't
with
sing.
Rihanna
That's that
and
ain't it, Chief.
SZA. They
That
did
ain't it,
Animal
Chief. This
or
ain't
not
it.
Animal.
What's that,
They did a song with SZA.
Yeah, they did.
Recently, and
And
it
they
was
did a song with
good.
Cardi too.
Adam Levine, bro. That's all you gotta remember.
Okay, well,
Oh, name me another member of Maroon 5. Go.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't.
Nobody knows who's in that shit.
Well,
but
first of
Adam
all, I think
Levine.
they replaced everybody else for
Did
real.
they?
Yeah.
Then how
Nigga,
can they
just
keep the
call
same
it-
name?
Just say it's Adam Levine.
Yeah, Adam
and
Levine.
The Dancing
Good morning,
Fives.
September.
That's not Adam Levine.
What?
I always remember.
His voice cracked.
That was the day my
Eddie,
daddy
what?
died.
Nah, but
Cardi B and Travis Scott are also
they might
supposedly
accompany him.
Yeah.
Cardi B and Travis Scott what?
Wow.
might be in the Super Bowl too.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
That's
halftime.
why he was
That's
going
a
somewhere else
really-
with that, Sumie.
Because
That's a
Cardi
really
B has
big-
a song with them. Correct?
Girls.
Yeah.
They have a song.
What
Is
song
it
is
Cardi
Cardi
Travis
B and
Scott?
Travis Scott got a song together?
Yeah, no.
No, Cardi B
Wow.
and Maroon 5 have a song.
Oh.
Travis
Girls.
Scott, Astro Rose is popping, so they got to put him on there.
Yeah, true.
And they're trying to.
I think that would be a
grab the
great
black
Super Bowl
culture.
show. You hated the
Bro,
Justin Timberlake
imagine
one
a
from
mosh
last
pit
year.
in the
Do you
Super
think
Bowl.
it's an NFL stunt?
Yeah,
Let's talk
absolutely.
about it.
I feel like we gotta get niggas.
We gotta
back.
get niggas.
serious?
How,
You see
how
that
can we
whole
get
shit they
niggas?
tried to pull
Justin
with Justin
Timberlake's
Timberlake?
performance last year was
Horrible.
fucking garbage.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
We probably did
We
talk
already
about
talked about it.
You're not,
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
That shit was garbage.
Yeah.
It was so like high
I mean,
school
here's
musical.
the thing. I couldn't really watch it because you were talking over the entire
It was
performance.
trash. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
trash.
y'all were.
It
Y'all
didn't
was
deserve.
angry.
It didn't
It was-
deserve.
we hosted
my
a Super
attention.
Bowl
Is that
party.
really fucking 8 months ago?
We hosted a
It
Super Bowl
didn't
party at
deserve-
our place.
This
It
man
didn't
Curtis was
deserve.
so pissed off about
It
his
didn't
outfit.
deserve. Bro, his outfit was fucking
Curtis was
trash,
so
bro.
butthurt about
He
his
got a
jacket.
stupid ass handkerchief on and shit.
He was trying to.
Bro, who the fuck?
It was a rollout for his album, right?
Yeah.
That shit.
Man, that shit was
ugly.
trash. That's why that
It
album
was so
flopped.
ugly.
Oh man.
Fucking album flopped.
His
That-
album was called A Man in the Woods.
Yeah, that shit is trash. That name is trash. Oh, Man in the Woods.
That shit was
what
trash.
The fuck are you looking at in the
You know
woods?
what I
I've
think
gotten to,
actually
like, 3 songs.
Black Eyed Peas was one of the worst Super Bowl performances for me. I didn't
Damn, I
like
don't
that.
remember that one.
That was like
Oh yeah, Black Eyed
three
Peas.
after Katy Perry's, except you know who saved her show was Missy Elliott when
that
she
shit was
came
fire.
on.
They sing.
However, oh, look at this.
They sing.
However,
They sing me.
I will say this: when Missy Elliott came on, and I texted my brothers
No, don't
excited
do that.
about it, they didn't even know who that was.
All right, motherfucker, I gotta wake up, bro. Yeah.
Oh my god!
What if he's like, no, Curtis, I slipped a you and in no in this one. So
Hit me with a you.
Bill
Anyway.
Cosby. So Bill Cosby gets sentenced tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Yeah. I just,
me bringing
Man,
up
leave
the-
that
okay.
old nigga alone, bro. He done.
No, he raped. But
No, he raped.
Also, come on now. We just heard about all the cast members losing their royalties because
Yeah,
of
that's
him. So
trash.
that's fucked up.
That is
You
trash.
Well,
screwed
do
over
this.
your
Take all
family.
his money and disperse it amongst them niggas. Leave him alone.
That's
yeah.
What do you
No,
mean? Leave him alone.
yeah,
He
I
raped.
mean,
Let him die.
No.
Let him just
I
crumble.
like that outfit. He raped.
Let him
raped.
crumble, bro.
raped.
Just let him crumble. Take all his money, give it to the motherfucker who working in Whole Foods and shit. Or no, he working at Trader Joe's.
No,
They
he
get,
got
that
they
nigga
get
check.
deals, bro. They get deals at Whole Foods. They get all that free food. What the fuck? They don't need that money. That's where all our money's
Cut
going.
that nigga
anyways.
check so he can get the fuck up out of there.
Cousin Alvin.
what's
or
better,
whatever.
Whole Foods or Trader Joe's?
Whole
Whole
Foods.
Whole
Foods.
Foods.
Okay.
How much do you think you get paid at Whole Foods? I feel like you get
I don't
paid
think
more than the average grocery store.
I think you get
Maybe,
13.
maybe,
Like, I feel
maybe
like
50.
But you get that
50
food.
cents.
You get that probably get like a discount.
Oh, I
on,
was
like
like,
fresh
50
food.
what?
dog.
Yeah.
I was like $50
That's
an
what
hour.
grocery is.
What are you, a
That's what
project
grocery
manager
is.
of the produce department?
No.
50
Yeah.
an hour. But are you guys excited for the Super Bowl performance?
I thought you
though?
were about to say, are you excited for his sentencing? I was like, what?
I mean,
No, I'm done with these Super Bowl
Yeah,
porn,
Bert,
man. I don't care.
I mean,
What's
I
that
don't
nigga's
care
name?
about the
Bill
Super
is
Bowl
done.
halftime as much, I guess. Oh.
I mean, it's
Well,
not
I
a thing. It's not a thing. It's not what it used to be for
Yeah, I
us.
feel
Yeah.
like it was. I feel like
But
you
I
know,
don't agree with the commercials haven't been up to par either
They've been
compared to what
subpar.
they were. Like the Dorito, everybody looked forward to
Last
Doritos.
year's commercials were completely trash.
Do you remember
They
any
were
of them?
booty hole.
Do you remember any?
I
of
don't
them?
remember any of
No,
them.
I don't remember any of them.
Yeah, that's shit.
I don't- Budweiser didn't even have a good one this year or this past year. And they always have good ones.
They
Want to
do.
take a pause?
No, I
The
think- I
puppies,
think-
they always
I
have the puppies
I
and
think
everything.
Doritos usually
Where's
does.
your phone at?
Doritos does, so
We can
does
pause this.
Yeah, we could pause the conversation.
Oh,
Pause it.
hey, listeners,
Let's
we're
just
not
pause it.
pausing this. Hold on.
Wow.
Chill out
It's
real
called the
quick.
timestamp.
improv.
We can pause this, man. Just keep talking. All right, let's keep talking.
Just keep
All right,
talking.
Chief, on to the next topic.
All right, Bert and Ernie.
Speaking of black on black crime,
yeah, and Bert
Oh
and
my God.
Ernie. the what?
Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street, the former writers of Sesame Street came out and said Bert and Ernie were gay. Here's
Fired.
the issue.
Like literally,
People
they-
are getting upset because they're not sure why it was something that needed to come out.
Who gives a shit? People like to bitch about everything. Yes,
wait a minute. I'm lost.
people like to bitch about every fucking thing.
They were basically
gives a
saying,
shit?
like,
8 minutes?
why was it something that had to come out?
Bro, it's not full. You get to record right now.
Can you, my G, bro? Come on, Bert and Ernie are gay, and you're talking about
Bro,
recording.
we got to talk about this Bert and Ernie shit. Let
That's
me
what
tell
we
you.
were doing.
Kurt came out here and said Bert's the one that's giving dick. Bert's no. Oh yeah, Bert's no. You said Bert's getting dick. You think
I
Ernie
don't know
out
what
here
I
fucking?
said. I don't know what I
You
said.
said
Do you know
Ernie
who's
out here
who? Do you know
stroking.
who's who?
He just explained.
Yeah,
I think
man,
sometimes
yeah,
I mix
none
them
of
up.
that.
one? Who's the tall one?
Bert.
The tall
Oh,
ones.
hey,
the
airplane.
tall ones usually dish it out.
Bert is the tall one.
Yeah. The
No, I can't.
You're so fucking stupid, man.
Anyway, no, who gives a fuck if they like to butt fuck each other? That's their business.
But wait a minute. How do they know?
Right.
How do we know that
the
they're
maker
gay?
came
The
out.
former writers came out and said it, and so the whole controversy was.
How did they say it though? Like,
I don't even know how they came
He
out.
said,
with it. They just kind of
what
said
did he
like
say?
their characters were meant to be gay.
They meant to be gay.
Basically.
They were written gay.
Yeah,
I think.
like
did they
they
do
were-
gay stuff?
no,
no,
but
they were
there's-
just buddy
There was
buddy.
a whole thing about them being gay, like the conspiracy. Nigga, I'm in my Sesame Street bag, dog. First of all,
Well, I'm sure it's called
Grouch,
Sesame,
you know-
not Sesame.
shit. I was like, damn, I don't remember what I said.
You mean a Sesame Street compilation?
Damn.
Oh,
we're gonna do
man.
that. We're gonna bring that back to me.
What were you gonna say?
Yarr, yarr.
They
I'm
just gay,
sorry.
man. They fucking, bro. I didn't want to say it anymore. That nigga is.
But what was
Cut me.
so you're saying there's been a lot of backlash?
People
on
have been
it?
kind of annoyed, basically saying like, "Why was that something that needed to come out?" And honestly, I'm kind of like,
I agree.
really, why did it take this
I
long
like
to come
it.
out?
I
I
wanted
know,
it to
like,
come
why
out.
What
the
was
fuck
the
with Bill
point?
Cosby?
No,
Okay.
no.
We are
I wanted it to
we
come
are
out.
in two different novels right now.
I'm telling you,
I
this
understand.
conspiracy's been going on for 26 years, bro.
Yeah, but I guess they officially came out with it, which I don't here's my thing. If it came out like 5 years, or maybe when it was canceled and it was like the Chronicles of Sesame Street or something, you know.
Oh, fuck you. She slid that in.
But what was the point of how many years has it been since the last episode?
It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's super
So
irrelevant.
school.
what was kind of the point? Is
Nigga,
I guess
you watching
what
Sesame
people,
Street in middle school?
Controversy. That's the point.
You
What?
watch- You watching
You didn't
Sesame
answer the
Street?
question.
You watching
What?
Sesame Street in middle school?
Just say yes.
Probably
say no.
Probably sixth grade.
Nah.
Just.
Sixth grade was elementary
Are we
for
babies
me.
still?
No.
Sixth
Nah,
grade?
Nah,
Nah.
that's a little past.
Babies,
But-
ain't no babies watching Sesame Street, nigga.
What do you mean, bro?
Nigga, you don't know what's going on if you're a baby.
They
and you
just
watching
like colors,
Sesame
bro.
Street.
Why you think they're wearing striped shirts?
Exactly. So
why
we
is
were
one
into
orange
it,
and one yellow?
We were into it when we was like
Niggas are
10,
arguing about
11.
Sesame Street.
Elementary school
Okay.
is babies.
I was in sixth grade and 11.
Okay,
11.
but you know what's more disturbing to me than characters being gay? Remember when they said the yellow Teletubby was like
First of all, let's talk about this. So is
A
this the next thing that's
pedophile
gonna
or
come
What
up?
the
something?
fuck is this?
No, the purple one was.
the purple one was like a
Yeah,
real life
Pope-
pedophile or something.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah,
Pope.
that's more disturbing to me than okay. Don't sing this song. This
I
song
don't know.
is so
Hey,
weird.
I was more of a Mr. Rogers guy anyway.
Oh, that guy.
I
was-
did like Mr.
He was
Rogers.
not a pedophile.
I didn't like-
don't fucking
Don't
say
don't
that.
don't say that.
Don't say Mr.
Don't say
Rogers
that.
was a
Big
pedophile.
comfy couch.
You're like, don't you dare.
Hey,
That
big
nigga-
comfy
that
couch.
Big comfy
They're
couch
making
and
a
shit.
movie
The
about
Dust Bunnies.
They
the
made a
big
movie
Y'all
couch.
already.
some Disney
The
ass
movie's
niggas.
out. This is not Disney.
Oh, did you like Bear in the
That was
Big
like
Blue
PBS.
House?
I don't know what the fuck. Oh, y'all do know what that is. No, I
Bear-
didn't like that shit.
Mr.
I don't
Rogers?
I didn't like none of that shit.
Out of the
bro.
box?
You remember the girl with the
I didn't
clock?
like none of that.
You remember the girl with the clock?
I
Yeah, I
can't
remember
remember.
that
girl?
shit.
You remember that with
Yep.
the dust bunnies and
Yep.
the shit?
Big comfy couch.
Oh, was that Big Comfy Couch?
Y'all liked it, that shit?
What's her
I
name?
didn't
What's her
like
name?
it. I just
That-
know that.
I'm here correcting niggas now.
Bro,
I
you remember
liked
the puppet? The lamb puppet?
Yeah,
Lamb chop.
Lamb chop. Yep, I remember
What
that.
the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah,
that
bro. Who stole your childhood?
I just
Give
didn't
that-
watch none
give
of
it
that
back,
shit, bro. I don't like none of that Disney, like,
we just told you it wasn't Disney, it was PBS.
kind of like, we're wearing costumes and we're making funny voices. That
Oh.
shit was always lame
What else
to
is
me.
there? Fucking
Who stole your
Caillou.
childhood?
You
I
didn't
remember
like Cousin
Caillou.
Skeeter?
I hated
that's-
Cousin
You
Skeeter.
didn't like Cousin
That shit
Skeeter?
was trash.
Megan Good was there.
That's some Nickelodeon shit. I'm not a Nickelodeon,
Nickelodeon
baby.
shit.
I'm a motherfucking Cartoon Network
Actually, I feel
baby.
you on that shit. I feel you on that shit.
I grew up on Cartoon
Listen.
Network.
Oh,
Fuck
here we go.
Nickelodeon.
Can we just love it all?
Nickelodeon.
That's rude.
I grew up on that Nickelodeon. I didn't grow up on that.
Nickelodeon.
I love
That's a Cartoon
Nickelodeon.
Network.
Cartoon Network shit, bro. That's where I come from.
What were those other
Tsunami, nigga.
PBS
Tsunami or Toonami? What is
What were
it?
the other
Tsunami.
PBS shows, bro?
It was Mr. Rogers. I
PBS?
think Barney.
Reading Rainbow.
I think Barney.
Reading Rainbow was fun.
shit.
That was
Reading-
lit.
Reading Rainbow was fun.
Wait,
So if
remember
you're
that
watching Reading
Magic
Rainbow,
School
you-
Bus
the Magic
parody
School Bus
when
was
she was
dope.
like,
Magic School Bus was
"Girl,
fire.
that's a booty hole."
Oh, when the bus flies into the
She's
bitch?
like, "No, Keisha, that's a bow."
Green Rainbow was a shit. Though.
Here's the thing. I saw more Magic School Bus in school than I did like out of it.
That's true.
Agreed.
I never saw it.
What other shows they had?
Little Bear.
What was the with the lemur?
Little
With the talking
Bear.
lemur?
Oh, Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo
was a
Gullah
shit.
Island.
Gullah Island.
That shit was trash.
How about
Big ass frog.
I didn't like that either.
All right, I'm gonna sing the
Jamaicans?
song. I gotta sing the song because that's the only way
You
I
have
don't remember the name of
smegma, is what you have.
You remember Freakazoid?
Wait.
Freakazoid was a shit. Freakazoid was a shit, bro.
Yo, remember Dragon Tales?
Dragon Tales was a shit.
All right, guys, let's wrap. We're going.
Hey, y'all remember when they had Tarzan as the
cartoon?
series?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That shit was hard.
That was early in the morning, though.
That shit was
Yeah,
fire.
you
You know
remember,
what else is about to come.
Anyway.
I can't watch it. This episode.
Thank you. God, these niggas.
Yeah, we went down.
No, you guys
Tunnel.
are
Bert and
go.
Ernie are gay.
Yeah,
End of story.
They're gay. Great.
So Ernie getting dick.
They're gay.
Ernie, you didn't know this?
Wait, who's
They're
the
gay?
top and who's the bottom though?
Bert is the top.
He's tall.
Why you saying that confident? Yo, don't lie, bro. You said Ernie
Kanye
was
West.
I thought
Okay.
Ernie was a tall nigga.
the banana.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. Next.
Thank you.
So
for
Kanye
order.
West basically came out.
So Bert is like a red bone.
Ernie a red bone.
Ernie a red bone.
Listen,
No,
listen.
Bert
I
is a
don't
red
liked it when you do that. I don't liked it when
Bro,
you do
what I
that.
say about cutting off my girlfriend? You know,
And he was.
do you think Oscar came in for like threesomes?
You just cut me off. Are you kidding? You cut me off without a voice last time.
How many nuts with that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Three nuts was busted today.
That's not Oscar, but all right. That's a
Just keep
Dracula.
in mind these lips are sealed for the rest of the night.
Oh, shit. No
shit.
dick sucking
Good.
going
I don't
on
want to hear
tonight,
anything.
Jesse.
I'm like right next door to you guys.
Anyway,
You listen
okay.
to him fuck?
No, I've
ever
actually
hear
never.
her fuck?
No.
I mean, this is a straight topic, but this is about to be our main topic.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the
So
meat.
you guys heard though, Kanye
Pause.
West basically
Pause.
came out on
He said, "Oh, this is the meat."
Twitter.
All right, stop cutting off.
I
Susan.
know.
All right,
I
listen,
want to
come on
like.
now.
This is more for like structure because I wanted to explain. Can we talk about the train thing before or after? Like him talking under the train, not him running a train.
Oh yeah, so
But
on
this is different
Instagram,
from that, though.
I know. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
it.
So
No, let's
stick-
talk about the train first.
Yeah, let's talk about
Okay.
the train incident first, and then
What
we
train?
he went on a
incident?
rant on Instagram.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
I loved it.
What
I love
happened?
how authentic it was.
It was basically him with the camera, like holding it, and he was going under a train.
What the fuck am I touching your shoulder for? Thank you for, but I know you were defending Sumie, and I thought that was just a great segue because I thought he was defending his wife. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at him for like saying, "Yo, don't speak on my wife, dog."
I'm
I
mad.
don't-
I'm mad because it's a rollout.
That's fine, but I don't think
That's the
it
only
was.
reason he's speaking
I don't
on it.
think it was necessarily a protect my wife thing. It was.
It's a rollout.
It was no. It was more of a. It was more of a code of conduct amongst guys thing to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Okay, so
Did you not-
You didn't see this?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
Kanye on Instagram uploaded a bunch of videos where he's like basically ranting, walking under a train. At one point, he stopped talking because the train
the
was
train
kind of
was going
loud.
over.
But he was basically calling like with Drake out and a bunch of people like I don't like
he was,
something about
he
you.
was mad at
Nick
Drake
Cannon.
for not stopping.
We
talk.
would play it, but it's like what 4 or
Yeah,
5
he's like,
Yeah, yeah.
he's like, Drake, everyone's assuming that you fucked my wife and you ain't say shit, nigga.
Yeah.
It's
Why'd
over
you
the-
tell him?
it's
Why'd
over
you
That's what I'm
stop
saying.
it?
It's not necessarily to me. It wasn't a. I mean, of course, it was traces of him protecting his wife. It was more of a man-to-man code of conduct thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's
bro,
a
we
good way to
not.
put it.
Don't
You know-
act if we know each other. If we've done shows, don't act a certain way. And you know, that's the thing about in that world. Shit'll be whispered so much in the back. Your PR team would just be like, just act like you don't know what you're talking about. Just ignore it. And it's like, bruh, if we're human,
Yeah.
nigga, don't act like that
Let me-
shit.
let me
You
s-
know what they saying. Just correct them.
All right, you say, hold on, you saying it's a man
It's
code
a
of
man-
conduct.
yeah.
So you think he sent this to Drake before?
No.
You think he talked to Drake before? Of all the shit he's saying, you think he did it
No,
privately?
You know, no,
But
I don't.
hold on. You know why?
Because a man code of conduct, I don't have to tell you what you did wrong.
you should have. You should have known
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what I'm
wrong.
saying. So
Okay.
if you know cock blocking. If
Wait,
I'm trying to get a
wait.
chick, I don't have to tell you like, bro, why you cock blocking me? You
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
Yeah. It's unspeakable. You know how to speak it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but Drake's out
He got
here.
fed up.
Drake's out here because all right. So Kanye's coming out and saying I didn't push
Not
anything to
cut
push
you
a
off.
T.
Hold on. I got another subject before we get to the other main one.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about MGK later, but
Yeah. Continue.
But
Okay.
continue. My fault.
Well, before you
Yeah.
rudely fucking cut me
Yeah,
off.
but I was gonna forget to bring
Well,
up
no,
the topic.
no, I like where you were going.
Yeah, no. All right, so Drake is in the insinuation. That's not the word. Assumption.
He's
He's in the
Assumption.
assumption that you told Pusha about my baby, about my baby mom and my kid.
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah.
Because he does.
Yeah.
Kanye addresses Drake said, "I didn't give anything."
He like,
to
listen, I
Pusha."
didn't know nothing about none of that, bro.
So you think a nigga that you already crossed me. That I think you crossed me already. Drake, I'm Drake now.
Yeah,
you crossed me already, right? I don't care if they saying I'm fucking your wife. I hope you think I'm fucking your wife. Okay, so you can't get mad now.
So it's more of a tit for tat.
Yeah,
okay,
kind of thing.
I can see that.
First of all, honestly, I think all of this is a rollout because this nigga only comes out at his whole.
Wait a minute, what came out first?
Yandhi.
He's about to drop out Yandhi. Bro, his album.
What came out first though? The Drake thing?
Yeah, no,
his
he
baby
first.
mom or the
No, not the social media thing. First, the rant was out.
No, he's talking about.
I'm talking about the actual situation as far as Drake and Kiki,
the Pusha thing,
or Kiki or Pusha's.
Pusha thing came first.
I don't remember which came out.
Pusha
Maybe
thing
it was
came
around the same
first.
time.
Then they came out with the Drake, fucking Kim.
Yeah,
assumption. And then he came at Nick Cannon's neck because Nick Cannon was on the whatever Everyday Struggle and said that might not be a lie. You can get mad at a nigga that's listening to the public. We all thinking that.
No, how about this?
But it's mind your fucking business.
Well, I think
you're not minding your business right now.
No. Well,
but I'm not on television.
No.
Like,
Well, it's not even that.
Billions of people watching.
Bashir, it's not even about giving an opinion. It's Nick Cannon had allegedly, I don't know if this is true or not, had relations with Kim.
Who did she not have relations with?
But
though?
I mean, we could take a shit on her for who she slept with. That's still the guy's wife.
No, I agree.
Like,
That's
so, like,
cool,
it's like,
but
I don't want you
but
on
have
there.
a G code amongst you, bro. Like you don't need to say,
But that's
like,
not-
yeah, I fucked
no.
it first. That's some Ray J
Well,
shit.
and that's why I wanted to bring up MGK a little bit later. Like, I just feel like it makes me feel.
Nick Cannon ain't saying that.
No, hold on. I know, but it just makes me feel uncomfortable when guys are bragging about the chicks that they've had sex with.
Facts.
It's like, bro,
Facts.
come on.
Facts. That's
I
trash.
mean, the ego gets to you a little bit.
No, I know, no, but like outwardly say, well, yeah, like
I'm not gonna
you let
publicly
other
say it.
you let other people be like, oh, yo, you out here, and then you
Yeah.
play it. So
You
there's
kinda
a
play it
certain
off like
way
a cool.
there's a certain way you go about it.
Yeah.
You don't say, yeah, I fucked her and it was fucking dope, and yeah, I fucked your bitch too. It's like, yeah, come on, bro. Like,
Your bitch right
yeah,
there.
it's like,
Yo.
it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro. Like,
All right, I'm still going on this thing as a whole publicity stuff.
no,
because this nigga's trying to
I'm
think.
not arguing that.
But do you think he did that because Drake, if he privately talked to Drake, he wouldn't answer? Like he had to make it public
Honestly,
for Drake to like
You're
catch
right.
it?
No, you're
like he
right.
saw the red text message
Yeah,
part,
yeah, Drake
and
was
he's never
leaving him already.
texted
You know,
back.
Drake was 100% leaving him already.
Left
It's
that
like,
nigga on red.
you see the you said
read receipt.
Bro, this nigga was walking down Chicago
Under
looked
a
at his
train.
text and said, Drake said red. It said red on the
That's what's
Red 654.
There's a train going by.
But
There's a
honestly,
light.
that's what I think it was. That's why I think it was more because usually I am on that side of like I think it's antics when Kanye do shit. I'd be like, man, this dude doing some shit for an album rollout. For I don't know, maybe it was just me. I feel like this one he was actually authentic.
It seemed authentic.
But he always
personally.
posts a screenshot of his text, and it'll always ask, "Mind if I post this?" Like it's always a permission-seeking text.
Oh,
But
yeah, he did that with John Legend.
I didn't
Yeah.
mind that he came out with all that stuff.
I'm never gonna get mad.
honestly,
at guys.
it's
so
just one of those
he's just
Kanye
addressing
being
what's on his
Kanye.
mind.
It's just
Yeah.
Kanye being
If
Kanye.
we're
I
rolling
don't-
with this mental, I don't want to say he has a mental illness. He don't have mental.
No,
we don't know
I
if he has
wouldn't.
mental
No,
illness.
no,
But,
no.
but how he was talking on the phone.
that doesn't bother me.
But I think that's
I
just
feel
how
like he was
he
just being
vents.
honest.
I
Yeah.
think that's how he vents.
That's
I think
what I would do, honestly.
Ooh, what if you think this was just? You know how people say write the email out but don't send it. What
Yeah.
if he wrote this email out?
Who said that?
People out.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's a
no,
thing.
I know,
Or write a
like-
letter and burn it.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck does that?
Maybe he did this and then he was like,
Alpha.
"Fuck it, I'm just
Okay,
gonna
I was
post
like,
it."
what?
Not gonna lie, I have been
Go
to my
talk to
notes
somebody.
section and wrote out a text and
Sumie
then been
had
like,
it.
I've done it. I've done
Oh
it.
shit! So
Sometimes it's good to see
It's
those
a good
words in front
coping
of you, though.
mechanism.
That's good.
It's
So
a
you'll
good
write
coping
it. You'll
front of
write some shit out and then burn it afterwards. You fucking arsonist. I know y'all the niggas to burn a house down. But no, I agree with Bashir. It might be a rollout. I don't know.
I was
But
100% a rollout.
I
Get
mean,
the fuck out of here.
I'm never gonna get mad at a guy defending his wife.
Oh yeah.
So I can't get mad at that.
And honestly, it's kind of like nice that he's defending her in public.
he should.
Honestly,
That's his wife.
it's a good way to put it. But
Agreed.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we shit. There's
But-
no but.
But that's what I'm saying. I like Kanye. I like that. I liked how.
he came out with the videos.
Yeah.
I like how you didn't say liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it that you didn't say liked it.
But I like how he did that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very Kanye of him to do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate
It's
it.
a
Speaking
G
of-
code amongst homies. Like you, I mean, even if y'all have done shit together, you're gonna have tit for tat, and just because it's in this social media's eye, it seems like it's way bigger than what it is.
Do you not think it's wrong to come at
Imagine
Drake
the little fights
for not? All right, say
But
this.
no,
say
wait,
this.
wait. Imagine the little fights that go on within between us or within between other homies.
Okay.
We're not famous. Like, nobody gives a fuck. If we tell anybody else, hey man, you know what Alpha did, they be like, who the fuck is Alpha?
Yeah, well, who's naming their kid Alpha, first of all? Why is his name Alpha?
Okay, everybody would know who Alpha is.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. But far as them fools, like, it's some high school shit going on, but they're just so,
They're so
public.
up there. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So you mad at a nigga for not stopping what other niggas are saying? That's what I'm mad at Kanye for. How you gonna be mad at Drake's not gonna, let me come out for you, Drake. Oh, my fault, Kanye. I like you so much right now because you told Pusha about my baby. I'm gonna stop everyone talking.
I'm not mad at you for that. I'm talking about
saying,
Nick Cannon more so.
I'm still staying on the thread how Alpha was talking about. Like, that's still a G code amongst you. That says to your character, not you ain't got to defend me or defend my wife.
I hear you.
I want to see how you act in public by yourself.
If someone's saying, "Oh, you hit that chick," I would. And
Just
I
be like,
didn't
bro,
have
that
sex
ain't-
with her.
nah.
I would say no.
All right,
I did not have sex with her.
I'm with you on this. If someone came out and was like, they asked Drake, yo, so what's up with this Kim K thing? And he says nothing. If he says nothing about it, like, then you're kind of insinuating like maybe something happened. I'm mad. I'm Kanye. I'm with you. Fuck this. But Drake never said a word about this Kardashian
He ain't got no
shit.
interview. There's no interviews,
he doesn't
bro.
do interviews.
He haven't had any public exposure
So why you
like
mad
that.
at me, nigga? I'm out here working.
Oh.
I don't care what they say about your wife.
I'm not.
They say a lot worse things
what?
than
I
your
agree.
wife.
I'm not mad.
I agree.
I'm not talking about Drake. I'm specifically thinking of Nick
The
Cannon.
Nick Cannon shit was he was on Everyday Struggle.
No, he also did an interview with that.
If that
Vlad.
nigga don't stop wearing them fucking turbans.
Oh, he did
bro.
a Vlad TV.
I
did
don't
a
like
Vlad
Nick
interview
Cannon.
recently.
Them shits are trash.
Oh, okay, then I didn't see
I
that.
think they're kind of hard.
I don't like Nick
I
Cannon
wouldn't
at
rock
all.
them.
What, the
I think
turbans
they're
joint?
hard. I think
I'm
they
not
dope, bro.
Oh, shit, you rocking that?
Shit is trash.
That shit is dope.
Guys, respect Driss's girlfriend. Why don't you like? Why don't you like Nick
I don't
Cannon?
know. I
Thank
just
you,
think he's like that douchey boy that just like he lives off of like, I used to be Mariah Carey's husband. I used to do this.
He's just a
Nah.
corny dick.
That's what it. I don't like him. I
He's a
don't
corny
think.
dude that
I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's talented. I
Hold
don't
on.
think he has.
Hold on.
I don't-
Drumline, bitch. I didn't even mean to call you a
Whoa,
bitch.
huh.
But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
But the thing
Just look it up, bro. I just got really heated. I got heated. I'm sorry.
In fact,
Drumline is a great movie.
I don't think he actually
But
called
it's not
her
necess-
directly a bitch. To
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fair,
yeah.
I think he
I
we
was-
already know
yeah.
that. But it's not. I understand what you're saying, Sumi. He's
Sexist.
not talented. He's very business.
I don't find him relevant in any sense at
he's
all.
relevant.
I think he made
No,
a
he's
comeback.
just very business.
Yeah,
like,
he's a
he's
very
going to be
business.
tied into some shit.
I could,
He might not just be a good face.
I could
for it.
almost compare
Yeah,
him
man,
to
that's
Kevin
what
Hart
it is.
for real. The way he blends in the like the business world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
how I see
Kevin
it.
Hart
but
is
he's not
also
as
a
popular.
face.
That's how I
But
see him.
Kevin Hart is also a face. Nick Cannon just
Nick
kind
Cannon's
of
a face, too.
dissolved.
Think about it, Miss Man. What other niggas?
Nick
other
Cannon
than
is
Wayne
a face
Brady?
that you just don't like.
Other than Wayne
Yeah,
Brady,
yeah.
who else? What other niggas?
You
are
just
there?
said
like
Wayne
him.
Brady?
Yes,
That's the
well,
first time I heard Wayne Brady
bro.
since Dave Chappelle.
No, he really
I'm
is.
not you, bro.
He's our generation's Wayne Brady. Like, if you really,
Yo.
He is our
Wow, that's a
generation's
good
Wayne Brady.
take.
And real
I
shit,
like this
people
take.
make- that's a
a
great
cold
point.
take.
That's a
But
cold
like people make fun of Wayne Brady, but he did a lot.
Hell
And
yeah.
you can't sit here and
Yeah.
say Wayne
He's
Brady's
art.
not talented. If you've
Yeah.
seen Wayne Brady go up there on that, what the fuck? Whose line is it anyway?
That shit is fire.
Yep.
That's just
He's in
incredible.
How I Met Your
He's got
Mother.
the better
Boring.
freestyle,
No,
bro.
That shit
boring.
was
How I Met Your Mother.
It's a boring
Yeah,
fucking
that
show.
was
Barney's-
But I'm saying
That
it's
show
still.
is so boring.
It was a boring show.
Oh,
but it
okay.
was
How I Met
impressive.
Your Mother. He
I
played
love that
Barney's brother,
good.
and
Yeah,
he was
he
a
was
good character. Like
I'm
he
just
was a
saying,
very
Wayne
like,
Brady's talented.
white people are very comfortable with Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon
and
did
white people were very comfortable with Wayne Brady.
They
Nick
still are,
Cannon. Nick Cannon.
But aren't
did-
they comfortable with Kevin Hart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Oh,
love
yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Nick
Comfortable
Cannon-
ain't even a word.
Nick Cannon did a great job of staying relevant since the get.
Yeah, he has.
Bro,
Like
when
he was out there with the All That Kids, right?
Yeah.
That's when he was popping
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
He's
Damn.
been
Yeah.
relevant.
He was on somebody's podcast where he went through his like whole thing of when he first got to LA. That nigga was young, bruh. He was young. And for him to still be, like you said, tied in, Nick Cannon, I give him this shit. He's smart, bro. But he always was tied into something.
If he came out and said some shit on that Vlad TV shit, that's some
I didn't even.
shit
No,
to do.
he just. That's what I'm saying. He kept bringing her name up. I didn't even see the Vlad interview. I just saw like the headline. Nick Cannon talks because I don't watch Vlad. I have a life, but fuck Vlad.
No one likes his
But the
interviews,
thing
bro.
is, I saw the headline. Nick Cannon talking about Kim Kardashian. It's like stop talking about her.
But then again, Nick Cannon is, as we speak, a
But
businessman.
Vlad always goes for like negative.
I
like,
know.
yeah.
That's why I
He
don't
goes
like
after all
him.
the
But I'm just
This is a
saying in
hot
general,
topic.
like he should just be like, look, I got to keep this woman's name out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Because that's someone else's wife.
I like it when people are just very like
Real?
very stern. Like when it comes to shit like that, where they'll make it evident. They'll be like, "So, Alpha, what do you think about Kim K?" You'll just be like, "My album's coming out on the 23rd."
Yeah.
Like, I like shit like that because it's like,
Yeah.
bro, don't ask me no stupid shit.
come
I'm not
on,
here
bro.
for that.
I'm not
I
here
like
to
shit
speak
like that.
on Kim's like look, if she's been with a bunch, that's none
You
of
know
my
who's good at
fucking
that shit?
business.
Lil Wayne.
Nah, we ain't seen
Speaking
that.
of, my man's dropped the song.
We gonna get to that
He dropped the
nigga.
song.
Carter
Tiger
5.
is very good at that.
Really?
Tiger dodges shit,
I don't think I've
bro.
ever seen a Tiger interview. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't think
I
I
think
ever
he got
watched it.
plenty of interviews.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
saying, like,
since
that-
Breakfast Club.
that-
I mean,
But
recently.
Tiger, watch Tiger's shit. He's very smooth at just brushing some
They
shit
have
off.
asked
like,
a lot of Kylie, and I don't ever watch his interviews,
Yeah.
but they've asked a lot of questions. Like when Kylie first showed Stormy her baby, they asked a lot of questions about it, and he was like, "Yeah, well, anyway,
Yeah,
you know, like he
doesn't-
does
Tiger's
that." yeah.
smooth, bro.
Yo,
that dude is
But
smooth.
he did have one interview where he did kind of.
He probably
Fuck
broke
up.
up a little bit. Everybody,
Well,
everybody
yeah.
breaks up a little
y'all were
bit.
talking about interviews. MGK.
Lil Wayne looks like a dying tree stump.
Whoa. What the fuck? Wow.
Isn't he epileptic?
Wow. You talking about
This
2 Chainz wedding? You talking about 2 Chainz wedding?
Bro, this
Wait, isn't
motherfucker
he
got that new
epileptic?
video with fucking
gotta do?
Swiss Beats. That shit is garbage.
The way he said garbage is loud.
What did you say?
He said that shit is garbage. I don't even know that song.
Fuck.
I did hear that he has an album coming out soon. The Carter 5
Carter
is about to
5.
drop. Is about to drop.
That shit's about to be
I haven't seen the
trash.
video.
Bro,
Whoa.
God, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say
Bro,
that.
this nigga looked at like a
Looked
dying,
it.
like
He
you
did
know them
looked
broke
it.
up ass leaves that be folded up with holes in them, bro.
He
That's
said-
what that nigga
he
looked
said,
like. Just
you look
a
like the-
gold dying leaf,
Babe,
bro.
babe, what's the name of the
tree
tree?
from Pocahontas?
Yes, yes.
Grandmother Willow.
Yes.
Grandmother
I
Willow.
was literally about to say. I'm fucking crying.
Grandmother Willow.
I was literally about to ask Sumie what that
That
was.
is funny, bro.
Grandmother Willow. What's
Grandmother
the tree
Willow,
from
bro.
Pocahontas?
Bro,
That's
Wayne,
fucked up.
Wayne is done, bro.
No.
Wayne is fucked
No.
up.
Have you heard his new song?
What do you mean?
Shelf
What do
that
you mean?
nigga.
Is that like he's been done since
know.
Shelf him, bro.
09.
Shelf him.
No,
The
take
last
him
good-
off the shelf. Dust
The
him off.
last,
He's back.
the last dope project. I
He's
heard
like
from
that
Wayne
nice
was in
bottle of wine that you just.
But nobody's drinking that.
It's like a 1972 whatever.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
it's good to have,
Yeah,
but you're
it's
not drinking it.
cool
It's
to
good
look
to
at.
look at. You're gonna fucking die.
No, he's not cool to look
This is
at.
super
I'll
dope
take
to
a
look
sip.
at.
I'll
This
take a
video,
sip.
that
Pause.
shit was trash. I said, I just looked at Wayne like, bro, you're done, bro.
Did
I
you
gotta
look
see
at
this.
him or did you look at him?
I looked it.
I looked it at him.
Hey, Curtis, you might as well just own it. Is this point? Fuck, just say
I
look.
proofread. And you keep
Hey, we do got to talk about MGK though. 'cause-
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did you? Anyone see the interview?
Yeah, I watched
I
it.
saw the first 15.
I didn't.
Wait a minute. Not to cut you off,
But you're gonna cut me
love
off.
the way I am about to cut you off. I love the way MGK handled that whole Breakfast
I
Club
agree.
Hey,
interview.
question.
Fire! That
Question.
was the best interview he'll probably ever have.
Can you
All right,
can
I
you
only-
explain the
tell us.
interview? I
only
never.
have one complaint about it.
Yo, yo,
I
yo,
watched
yo.
about
Wait,
the
before
first
you
one.
complain,
cut
can you
off.
talk
Yeah,
about
explain
it?
it. Yeah,
Well,
talk about
explain
it.
it.
Well, you saw the whole thing. I didn't get a chance because Mallory and Ashley called me and told me to leave. So I was but yeah, go ahead. So
Yeah.
you watched the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Explain it,
explain
explain it.
Drissy in this.
I mean, MGK came on to the Breakfast Club after the whole debacle.
with broken fingers.
Yeah, with broken.
What do you mean broken
yeah,
fingers?
with broken fingers. I
Got
don't know.
into a alleged altercation with some.
With a fan
Yeah.
or something.
You could say altercation, but you can't say look.
I love. First of
Really?
all, I love how he didn't even mention it. He
Exactly,
didn't
bro.
mention that.
He was his
I saw that part. I saw that
nonchalantness.
part.
What do you mean? What do you mean? He didn't
was
mention
so
what?
Crisp.
Eminem?
So if you went onto the internet, people were always like they were talking. There's some articles saying that MGK got into a fight with a fan.
Yeah,
So Angela Yee asked him like, "What happened to your hand? What happened to your fingers?"
he was just like, nah.
Nothing.
He was like, I don't.
He was
know.
like, "I don't know."
But it wasn't like
Yeah.
it wasn't one of those like I don't know, and then smile. It was just like he literally looked like he didn't know.
Keeping G.
They be like,
You
oh,
keep
so
it
I heard
G.
you got into it. Oh, he'd be like,
Nope.
I have
I
no
have
idea what you're talking about. Like
We
he
don't-
was.
We don't talk
it
about
was
what beat about
Chris,
it.
bro.
I like that. I like that means business was done to that person.
And you know what else this
something
fool
got
did?
done to that guy.
He took those shirts. He took the cover
Oh,
of that
yeah, for
song
Kill
and
Shot.
made
Hold
it
on,
for
hold
his
on,
shirts.
shirt.
hold on. I got some
Oh, that's
shit.
dope.
I got some shit. I got some shit.
Well, let's talk about Kill Shot too.
I know it's about the kill
okay.
shot. Let's talk about this shirt that he made.
Yeah.
So
He didn't make it. He just jacked the design.
Peep this. He was at a concert, right?
Yeah.
Had everyone flicking him off. Y'all see the picture?
Yeah.
Has everyone's flicking him off, and he turns around. He has that shirt, right? So you just have the crowd behind him. Everyone's flicking off, and it's the shirt. So allegedly,
Yeah.
first of all, he's opening up for someone else. All right? People thought it was just his concert. No, not that much people was there for him. Second of all, this is what allegedly he said. This is what I hear.
Booed off the stage.
You guys are
And
kind
he got booed off.
You guys
No.
are kind of fucking funny.
No. No, first he got booed off the stage. You know what he did before that? He told the crowd, "Hey, everybody, put your middle fingers up." Wearing a hoodie, right? Turns around, takes the hoodie off. So now it looks like everyone's flicking off Eminem. The crowd doesn't even know what shirt he has on. They were sick. That's why they booed him. He turned around. They're like, "Oh."
All right, so
Oh.
apparently this is what MGK said in the interview. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
it was true or not, but there was 2 videos made. There was the actual footage of the show, and nobody was booing. And then there was a edited video version of it where
With
everybody
booing in the
booing.
background.
And I guess it was like if you listen to it closely, it's like from WrestleMania type shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
really?
the let's
Yeah.
get ready to rumble.
Like just booing from WrestleMania.
Hey, hold on. Do that again.
Yeah, that's fucking fun. That's that nigga
Hey,
that
so
comes
that's
down.
yeah, do that shit again.
Let's get ready to rumble.
And that's definitely boxing. But yeah, do that shit again.
Nice try, baby. Nice
That's
try.
cool.
Actually, I grew up with WWE. I should have known. My brothers were
If you
obsessed
really
with
did
it.
grow up with you said
Remember the whole-
WWF. You said
Wait.
WWF. Woman.
I remember when the whole Donald Trump and what's the other guy's name?
Vince
The
McMahon.
Vince McMahon
Oh
thing
yeah,
went
I
on.
remember that shit.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. That shit was raw. Stone
But
Cold
yeah,
Steve Austin. And
MGK, I love the way he handled himself in that interview. He did that shit.
So, all right, I do
Question
want to
is-
ask Kill Shot, which one was better, Eminem's or MGK's?
Come on, bro. MGK.
Thank
all
you.
day.
I'm saying the same thing. As someone who's unbiased, I don't care.
And for somebody to really like, because you know some cats just be like, "Oh, everything I said was facts."
Mhm.
It'd be like, "All right, bro, you said maybe 1 or 2 facts." Literally, MGK shit, his whole shit was facts.
You said your beard's
I'll say
weird.
this about Eminem's. Eminem's just full of gimmicks, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like
it's gimmicky.
Eminem's was just
Bro, this is Eminem.
Talking about his man
Hold on.
buns
and I
and-
know everybody loves. A lot of people love it. I love old Eminem, not
Yeah.
recent Eminem, but I love old Eminem. But it's all this.
The red
it's like,
ones are
yo,
the best.
I'm about to come up in the motherfucking reader for the back.
bro. Y'all gotta
Come
watch
on,
it.
get him back.
Did y'all watch
Nicki Minaj?
Kristen Lee and
Some
shit?
shit
Oh
like
my
that,
god,
That shit's
bro.
so funny as
That
shit.
shit is so
Tonka
fun.
trunk in a
you
rock.
know
He
that.
said, "Looking at mannequins."
Bro,
Bro, that shit was
that's
funny
why,
as hell.
That's why I would say MGK's is better because he literally took it's you so hard if you take the style of a nigga's rap and diss him with the same shit. He took Eminem's cadence
Yeah.
and dissed him in it.
How
And
hard
I was
is
like,
he?
that shit fire.
How hard is he?
I don't know.
Diamond in the Ice Storm.
like
No,
like
I'm-
thick hard.
Hard.
Well, I'm not gonna lie
He's
though.
probably like a
the
6-inch.
great thing about that.
Does he tickle your taint hard?
He's not
Like,
tickling no one's taint.
Oh, the great thing about that though, like about his diss, is that not only was it factual,
Tickling taints.
but it's
No,
just
you're
like
late. You're late.
with
Oh,
Eminem.
shit.
With Eminem though, it's just a bunch of like it's Nicki Minaj type antics
Yeah.
with that shit. And
Damn,
it's like,
I've never heard that.
I just
And you're
said
not-
it.
Eminem.
he
I
really,
just said it.
Damn,
on
I've
this podcast.
never heard that.
yeah. Hey, tell me what I'm like, I forgot Bashir
I know,
said
I
it.
was
I'm
like-
like, damn, I really am a
you know
smart
the
ass
thing is, I was gonna let you slide with it. I was like, yo, that was nice. Let it happen. And this nigga, sorry, no.
And I was like, where have I heard that before? I heard that from
taking
somebody. Yo, but yeah, no, the thing is, that's what it is, though. And it's like, you're out here saying, he made fun, and Eminem, or not, MGK, the part of the interview that I saw, he brought up the fact that Eminem brought up his man bun. He's like, bro, what kind
Damn.
of, that shit is trash,
Eminem
bro.
and Nicki Minaj are the same person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's getting annoying.
They're
Like,
bitter,
and
sore
they're-
losers.
No, the thing is, they're
Ain't
too
just
talented.
gimmicky.
Yo, they're too talented of people
But-
to like do this shit. Like,
Don't-
you guys are actually talented.
Yeah,
You don't have
you're
to
right.
do this.
Don't get
Yeah,
this
I
wrong.
agree.
As if Eminem's Nicki Minaj, remember, MGK is not Cardi B. Let's remember this. All right.
Oh, we
Don't-
never
let's not
talked
let's
about
not
that.
throw
Yeah,
up.
of course.
let's
Hey,
not
you know
throw
what?
up
Don't
MGK.
start making up analogies that
I'm
don't
gonna make that shit
exist.
happen right here. Nah, because I don't want people. I like MGK. I think he's a cool rapper. I think sometimes he has good songs. Even this song with 24 hours on his
not
album.
checking for MGK.
But
Yeah,
come
I'm
on.
not. No, but the funny thing about it though is like I don't
We
even
checking
hate
for Cardi.
MGK. I never hated MGK. I realized this. I just hated his fans. His fans were annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I
always
fucked with them.
liked
I like them.
I never hated him. He can rap, and he got the better Eminem in this. You can't. If I'm being unbiased, he got the better M.
And he's such an opportunist. He dropped the album.
is.
He just dropped
No,
the
he dropped
album.
the EP.
There's the EP. No, it's a whole album, dog.
No, MGK dropped it. EP.
EP. How many songs are on
It's
EP?
like 8
I don't
songs. I think he dropped
That's
like
like
Either or,
okay,
he dropped a project.
Yo, what is an E? Like, it's got to be 5.
The
six
song was
songs
24
at the
hours is
most.
wrong.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
don't know.
It's got to
Five.
be 5
I don't know.
6.
It was very smart of him.
It was
But,
100%.
but, all right, so I
smart.
did-
Toss
I
that
didn't
shit
wanna
out while you
bring-
talk.
Speaking
Hold on,
of smart.
Hold on, I'm
Oh,
not done with
we are
MGK.
not saying on this.
Oh,
No,
all right,
no,
I
no.
got
I had
the
a
perfect.
point. The reason I even brought him up is because I wanted to tie that back into the Nick Cannon thing. I didn't like how he brought up that Halsey girl.
Oh,
About
yeah.
how
Oh,
he,
with
like,
G-Eazy in
Yeah,
this?
that's
Oh,
why I
about
was,
him fucking
hold on.
that was the
all
only part.
Who brought
that-
up?
MGK.
He brought up in the
I
interview?
remember that.
Well, I just. Yeah.
What I
Well,
don't-
no, I don't. No, I'm not mad at him bringing up in the diss.
Yeah.
I don't want you to continuously talk about it.
Yeah.
In rap, you can do whatever,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
If it's in a
No
rap
holds
record,
bars.
yeah,
What I
go
don't
ahead.
like is this new. I don't know. Maybe it's not new, but when people be like, they'll talk so much shit, and then they'll be
Yeah.
like, "I love him." By the way, though,
Oh, yeah, that's
bro,
what I seen.
stop.
That's exactly what you just did. Like,
But,
yo, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna cut you off.
Oh,
Yeah,
Something like
That's
that.
like the no offense.
like
Yeah, no
but
offense.
no,
but
You
your
ugly.
face is ugly.
yeah, but it's like, no offense, but you're about to offend.
Yeah.
But that was the only problem I had with the whole MGK.
They brought it up
interview.
in the Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Actually, when I left, is I heard
Who
that.
asked that question? Was it Charlamagne? I'm sure it was
Did
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne bring up
Nah,
Halsey?
actually,
That's the
I
thing.
actually think it was
Might have been
Angela.
Angela?
Oh, was it Angela?
And it's like with
She's
that,
getting
I'm like,
courage
bro,
these days.
okay, you put in the diss, I'm for it. Do whatever. It's a diss record.
Who's that
But-
other nigga? G-Eazy.
Yeah.
That's the other white dude, huh?
Who do you guys like more? Jeezy
Bro,
or MGK?
I like
G-Eazy look-
G-Eazy, bro.
No,
I
MG.
think I like MGK.
I like MGK.
I mean, it depends on what you're
Feel
talking
like
about.
I'm so
When it
Actually,
comes
no,
to
I really
actual,
don't
like,
care.
When it comes to actual
That's what
music,
I'm saying.
honestly
I'm
don't care.
I'm
I like G-Eazy's music better.
Songs?
I'm
Yeah.
kind of on Bash's side as far as like I really don't care about the both, but if I do have to care, it's probably gonna be more towards MGK.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck
mean,
with MGK.
I like
like-
more old MGK. I don't know about new now. I don't listen to
I
it.
don't even
Yeah,
know his
yeah, I
old
just don't-
songs.
I don't know.
I just don't
And
check.
G-Eazy- He's
But,
like
but that's the thing.
pop.
I don't know
No, he's
old
not. That nigga's
G-Eazy.
swag rap, bro.
G-Eazy's like pop rap.
But
That
that's what
nigga's
I'm saying. I
swag
don't
rap.
know old.
I don't know.
G-Eazy.
Yeah, I don't know old
I
G-Eazy.
know old MGK,
What is
and
old
I'm not
Jizz?
listening to neither one of them now. So MGK wins.
G-Eazy looked like from someone say he looked like
When he dyed his hair, I was
yeah,
like, bro,
like
you
a-
lost your whole swag.
he looked like
bro.
a Slim
Bro,
Shady.
no,
You
hey, hold on.
remember the Slim
Bitches
Shady video?
love G-Eazy though.
remember-
Don't get it twisted.
Oh, no, he get chicks.
No, they
Yeah.
don't fuck with him now.
I mean, I don't
Why
know.
with his blonde hair?
Not the hair.
Oh,
I hear the
mean,
noise.
I gotta stop calling
He
him.
look like
Said I
Slim
hear
Shady.
the noise.
He looked like a Slim Shady video.
But yeah,
So Slim is dead, basically.
You know what would have like
Oh, did
stopped
you-
all this from happening though?
nigga, what are you watching? Yo, look alive. And what the fuck was that?
Yo, did you see the hold on, did you see the Eminem interview? The 4-part
All right, see, I don't
interview?
even want to talk about that because
Yeah,
I
I
feel
didn't
like
see
that
that.
shit was just so fabricated. Like
Yeah.
he
I watched half
he
of the
scripted
first
that
one.
shit by himself.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously.
it's sway. You're doing it.
Obviously,
Sway.
Yeah,
You
you
did that
own the
in your-
company.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
did
what
shit
I-
in your
that's
own
all
Slim
production.
Shady, 45 first.
That's another thing that I like that MGK said. He was like, this motherfucker's retarded. He was like, bro, he's like, you can't even do a regular interview.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, how authentic can you really be if you got to? Because it seemed like M probably flew out everybody just for his interview.
Tastes
He
like
never
chicken.
does interviews.
yeah.
So like now
Oh,
you're
it
gonna do
was
an
like,
interview
what
with
kind
Sway?
of like your radio station? You know how dope that would have looked if you would have went up on your shit and talk shit.
yeah.
And
Why
talk
would
shit.
You, yeah, like why would you have to have a whole separate
I was just on
studio?
passive shit.
Man, I don't know, bro. I'm lost.
I've never liked his beard. He lost ever since he grew that
I'm lost
beard.
horribly.
Ever since he grew that beard, he's been out of here.
That diss was funny. He's like, your beard's weird.
Your beard. The simplest line, and
was
everyone
something else.
connected. Everyone connected. It was like when I
something else,
first told Alva about it, he's like,
fucking
yeah, he
beard's
said the
weird.
beard weird. That shit got me.
So there was something else about Eminem that kind of got to me that was said by Joe Budden. So apparently Eminem was rocking a pair of Air Maxes during his freestyle about Trump. And the reason why he was rocking those Air Maxes is because they would appeal to the media better. So
Wait, what?
yes.
What was it, like some 95s
Hold on.
or
Are you
something?
talking about? Are you talking about the Cypher Trump?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was rocking Air Maxes, but Nike wasn't a whole thing then.
No, yeah, Air Maxes.
I mean, Nike, like this whole Nike
They hadn't
thing.
come out with a Kaepernick
Yeah, but they
shit.
appeal like he was doing it for the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Everything that he does is fabricated.
But hold on,
So,
did he say that? Joe Budden said
Joe
it, but-
Budden said that because he was in the wasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, he was,
yeah.
there. He was
He
still
told
part
Joe
of that
Budden.
shit. So he was just like, yeah, why is M rocking those? Yeah, because they
Oh,
appeal
and
to
someone told
mainstream
him it's
media.
supposed to-
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Well,
it's just like,
and I also will say I think he brought up a point where it was M's just going at Trump because he knows that it'll win him points or some shit like that. Was that? I'm not mad at that take either.
That cipher was garbage.
This shit was
garbage.
It was super garbage.
What is the garbage word that you said? It wasn't garbage. It was like garbage.
All right, but let's stay back. Let's get. I love that whole segue.
But we got to get back to
the main juice. Kanye West announced that he made a plea to Zuckerberg saying
Zuckerberg.
Wait, time out. Before we continue, we're going to do a segment called Words Curtis Can Pronounce Other Than Like Did.
I'm like Charlemagne, bro.
Zuckerberg. You know what frustrates me about Curtis? Like he said like words that are long as shit perfectly, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No. The main topic is Kanye said that we should not have metrics in social media.
Oh, you just stole my whole shine, Sumie.
Oh, but I said it quicker, Curtis.
I'm still weak.
She's fed up. She's like, yo, these niggas been talking.
All right, well, what did he say?
He basically says that it's impeding, especially people who their self-worth is going into the amount of followers and the amount of likes you get on social media. And he's like, just imagine if you couldn't see the numbers and just post.
A lot of bitches wouldn't have a career.
That's one of my thoughts. Yeah. But my first thought, because the way I see IG and treat IG, of course, it's like amongst the homies, it's like, damn, who is this or who she hang out. But my first thing is art. Like I love seeing like a page that's crafted. Yeah. So it made me just look at the art part first. Like, people's pages would be so much doper if it was just like you don't see the followers, you don't see the likes. It's just the page.
Joe, do you think with Instagram models and all those people, seeing the likes, does that even affect the way you look at them?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Why? Because 4 million people.
But not the actual picture that you're looking at. Like if you as a man look at that picture like, wow, she looks beautiful, but you never saw the likes.
No.
Is that going to sway your...
See, this is why this goes down so many avenues. This goes down like
not to cut you guys off. Not to cut you guys off, but to cut you guys off. Actually, I've heard dudes say the more likes a bad chick gets,
I don't like it.
They're like, I'm off that because
that's the one thing I wouldn't like about this, because niggas are always like, bro, she only got like 40 followers.
So she's only getting 20 likes.
Yeah. I'm with this.
Okay, do you remember that I Spy song? Hey,
that's the only reason I wouldn't like this.
Yes. Kyle's song in I Spy. What did he say?
Curly hair with a little likes. What he said?
Yeah, he's like, I like a curly haired cutie with not too many likes, something like that.
That was it.
All I got from that is fuck them kids.
Listen, you're off it. But no, 100%. That's the only reason I wouldn't like it. But I do like this.
But that's so funny that has become like it's like a language that we all know but don't say it out loud.
You know what it is?
You know
it's a black card. It's the social media black card. You see a nigga pull out a black card in a store, you're like, oh my God, this nigga is balling.
I feel like
you get on someone IG and you got 452 million followers. Who are you?
Yeah,
you
goddamn.
I feel like that.
Nobody has that many followers.
I feel like
I thought you was about to say likes. That's why I'm like, that's
452 million likes. Is that a thing?
That's still even wild. That's
wild too.
Yeah,
I just feel like that should be the new. That would be the new verified, wouldn't it? Like
what would it be new verified?
Niggas canceling their likes. So
the checks.
It'd be like people would get rid of the fact that you could see their followers and likes.
I like that because that'll make it like how albums now are just dropping sporadically. Like that's the new cool.
Yeah.
I like that will be the new cool. Like to just erase all your shit. Like who cares about the likes? Who cares about the followers? Just erase it.
You know
what?
And
if you still got it up, I'll see your ego.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Weed
if it's an option to take away, like you have the option of keeping your metrics up or not versus somebody who's going to keep it up. That's a slap in the face for a lot of people. And you're right.
I know a lot of people would like this.
Yeah.
Why? Beyonce. How many followers she has?
I would just assume like 90 million.
Okay. She's not following anyone. Or she follows one person.
Yeah, a lot of the celebrities
so it's kind of pointless.
Like that number, exactly. So we don't even need those.
Well, a lot with those people. Well, somebody on her level, she's probably got people posting on her.
No, I think she does.
I think she does post. But what does she get? someone of her caliber has the time to sit there on social media with 3 kids and
She has no
touring
followers.
every
There's
fucking
nothing
month?
coming on her
Like,
page.
She just post and drop, walk away.
The only thing on her page is her.
And their
Because she has no followers.
notifications are turned.
Or following
That's
them.
the thing, though. The people like these little Instagram models keep their notifications on because that ping and that new column on your phone is an ego boost. But people who are verified turn their notifications off because they drop and walk away.
And they also get a lot
That's
of
it.
shit talked to them.
That's
So it's
it.
like, yo, I can't deal with
Right.
this.
So
a
when
lot of noise
I've
coming.
seen like some of the girls that come in person and you look at their Instagram and their phone is blowing up. I'm like, but that's great. You like to sit there and be on your phone to see how many likes you have.
You know what's the worst? The one thing, one of my biggest pet peeves is like when girls post their screenshots.
Oh yeah, of how
And
many?
you see the
yeah.
notifications and you see how many people are hitting
Oh,
them fuckers up.
and they don't think they slick.
Bruh.
Like they're not trying to show how many people are in that little
they-
Or
board.
in the text
They
messages,
know what they
like,
doing.
oh my
It's
God.
the
like,
booty shot where they like, you like
Have
my
you-
new
have you
blonde?
ever had
Like,
that?
bitch, you know
Yeah.
you're showing your ass.
Yeah.
And
You
you
like my
know-
new hair? We can't even see
But
it, bitch.
you know the crazy
Pussy's
thing
there.
is like I've had moments where I'm like, oh my God, 36 messages, but I'm like, it's from the group chat with the girls.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's like
Or
I
like
didn't
you're
look at my phone.
She's like, hold on. He's like,
I mean,
nigga,
but
what?
it's
No,
always
but
been like that.
Yeah, but you look at it, but it's like
Notifications have always been like presents.
yeah, it has.
Like
It
since
has.
we was in school, like you get a text like, oh shit, I got a text. Oh, can I go to the bathroom? You gotta see what's going on.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're slowly getting to that. Like far as what Kanye said, just because like even far as the commenting, like a lot of famous people are limited.
They
their
turn it off.
commenting.
They turn it off.
Yeah.
Or they're,
Yeah,
but
didn't,
they're doing it for only like other famous people. So they might get like 12 comments. Drake might
I like
get 12
that.
comments.
But you know what? I like
Can you
that.
turn
I
off
like that.
comments?
Bro,
for
You know
certain
what?
people?
How about this? How
I don't
about this?
think we
You
can do
only
that.
no. You only you turn off your comments because I've always loved the fact that like
you can
even when
we
famous,
can turn them off,
Yeah.
but we can't limit them.
Yeah, I've always loved the fact when like celebrities who turn off their comments are
Yeah.
only interacting with people that they know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's so dope because it's like I don't want to interact with you peasants. I'm Drake.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck am
I mean
like,
that too.
Like don't comment
But you
on my
know how
page,
much shit
nigga.
is about to be coming into your world, your energy bubble.
Yeah.
Like, just cut it out.
Ariana
Yeah.
Grande did that. I mean, and it sucks that she had to do it because people were accusing her or saying that she was the reason Mac died. But so she turned her comments off, right?
She was, but
She's not.
Come on,
Stop.
man.
Stop.
Stop.
Say
Fuck
that.
them people.
we
That's
can
a
all die from a
horrible
broken heart.
accusation.
Fuck y'all.
He died from drugs. Not
Just say
broken
Pete
heart.
Davidson.
No, he didn't even die from drugs. He died because he had a mental illness. I gotta show you guys this book. God,
What happened?
What book, bro? You always trying to.
You didn't say drugs
He
killed him?
said what?
No,
book,
no.
bro?
When you have a mental illness, that's what's killing you.
What
You're-
killed
drugs
him?
are the conduit to which
Oh,
he
God.
uses.
Okay,
All right,
guys.
let's
Here's
not
the
even
conduit.
talk-
Here's the beaker. Here's my chemistry. Get the fuck out of here. Drugs killed him.
All right,
This is my chemistry.
y'all can argue with me all you
Conduit.
want. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
it is. It is.
They're
It's
talking about condiments and shit.
no, it is.
It
Though.
is a mental illness. I know, nigga. I know the mental illness killed him.
All right,
but
all right.
literally, the drugs killed him.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
That's why you're trying to fight me.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
guess.
the-
All right,
It's
but
not
Okay.
because it's
I
not.
know.
back to
it's
what we was
not.
talking about.
Yo, fuck.
Anyway,
The drugs killed him, though. You fuck.
Yo,
Shut
they
up.
hit up. Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
Guys.
That's not me
having this
conversation
Yeah,
years
I know.
ago.
I'm sorry.
I think I do like the idea of what Curtis said. I think it should be an option because
Yeah,
that would
give it
be
an
so
option.
cool to see who keeps it and who doesn't. And the people who are going to keep it are the exact girls that we're talking about.
And that's how I
who's
feel
gonna keep
about
it.
far as like. That's how I feel about far as like private and like me.
Mine's private.
I'm not. It's not towards you. I think it's lame to have a private account.
I have a private account.
Mine's private.
But I
Depends,
understand.
depends. No,
but
depends,
I understand why you have
Yeah.
it.
You need
I
to
understand. But it just doesn't make sense to me.
If you're, well, I feel
No,
like
I
if you're a
definitely
public
understand it.
figure, I don't think you can.
Yeah, if you're a public figure.
yeah, if you're a
then
public figure, there's no point in having it private.
You're not
Like
a private figure.
because that's like Facebook. Private figure. Like celebs who have real Facebooks versus like the following page.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they
Like
have,
the IT
but
or
their Facebooks are
Instagram.
private. These celebrities have private. There's a reason for it because. To me, I mean, I keep it private for other reasons. Like sometimes to me, Instagram is something I have to be careful. Like work, I have to be super
that's
careful.
different.
But
That's
even
different.
like even family, sometimes I'm like, you guys probably know I do things different and I'm more conservative in your eyes. But sometimes I'm like, I don't need the judgment. I don't
In
need.
whose eyes?
But that's the
You're
thing.
not concerned. You're a wild child. I saw you
Nah,
doing
but
a
that's the
line.
thing.
I saw her doing a line of
Hold on, hold on. No, she didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing.
Yo,
She
But
didn't
that's
do
the
nothing.
thing.
I was trying to incriminate Driss's girlfriend.
But I feel like that equates to you, like you said. Okay, for work, but you're not posting anything crazy.
Well,
No, but sometimes my stories are not probably appropriate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they might, and I've woken up and been, oh, God, I gotta take that off of my story.
Yep.
But nobody from work is watching it that doesn't follow me.
Quick question though: do you
Yeah.
follow anybody?
I do
you just
follow
said-
coworkers.
she literally
I've
just said
allowed
that.
coworkers to follow me that I'm like, you know what I
You're not
do.
a snitch.
Yeah, like you know what I do
That's
because
what
I've seen your
that's
stories.
what it comes down to.
I just don't carry
Like,
it like
in a
that.
family,
See,
family-wise, there's
Family.
snitches in our family.
Yep.
That they will see something is like,
why I don't have
you're
a
not
Facebook.
supposed to be doing this. I'm gonna tell your auntie this.
What
Gonna
the
tell
fuck
your
am I
cousin.
not supposed to be doing? I'm an adult, and I shouldn't be posting nothing crazy on my shit in
Say-
the first place.
Listen,
But
you
I
don't
do.
want that
I
noise,
do, so I
though.
protect myself in that
What is
sense.
crazy though? So like you drinking a beer, you
No.
yelling at Alpha, like that's not.
There's been
you're not doing nothing.
There's been
There are some stories where you're like, no one really.
But it's more embarrassing, not like
it depends on the job too.
incriminating.
I'm gonna be honest. It depends on the job. There's a story about a teacher who got fired because she had a beer.
Let's not talk about outliers though.
I mean,
No,
that's-
no,
No,
that's
but I
the
mean,
same
literally,
thing. That happened, though.
That's
when
the
you
same
go through
shit.
corporate, I
That
mean,
happens.
there's reasons that people do it, and my thing is, I'll be honest with you, there's people that would get accused of, yeah, maybe you should make your Instagram private. Like you have young children. Like, okay, I made it a rule in my family, and I never understood it until I got older. Certain family friends were like, yeah, wait until you turn 18 and I'll accept your friend request, or I'll accept. And I never got why, but it's like sometimes you look at, they go to college and they act a certain way, and they're
Yeah.
like, my lifestyle is very different, and until you get to the age where you understand my lifestyle, I'll let you follow.
That's real.
Everybody has their reasons for it. I also don't make a page that's like a fitness page. I don't post pictures that's like, you know, I have
So
maybe
your
one
account is
self-
personal.
My account is personal. It's my friends. It's my boyfriend. It's things that are important. I have posted one selfie, and it's when I got my nose pierced.
That's
That's
a
it.
good,
but that's the thing
that's
to
a
me.
good distinction.
You got
your
though.
nose pierced?
That's a good distinction.
Yeah.
though.
Where's your nose piercing?
This is
I
my
have, like, a
personal
little
page
button.
versus my.
But that's my thing. Like I feel like your personal is your public, because all those personal things you're public with it.
I mean, but not.
No.
Really. See, all right, you
No.
gotta think about,
All right, hey,
you
how
gotta
about
think
this? How
about
about-
what's
Okay,
social-
somebody doing fucking cocaine is not gonna post
See,
on a
but
public or a
you
private.
really
Yeah.
gotta think about what
Some
other
niggas
people.
be posting that shit
Yeah,
on
ain't
post.
nobody
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do
wild.
that
You
shit.
gotta
That's
think about,
fucking
They
crazy.
do,
I think
though.
I have
They
before,
do.
But that's just a
actually.
motherfucker who really don't care.
Yeah.
Right, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, at least I know it's like the people that follow me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
So,
you know,
I think
like
that's
the
they're
difference.
gonna be like,
So
oh
it's more
god,
of a
Exactly.
comforting aspect.
Yeah, it
and to
is.
be more honest,
Yeah.
the people that follow you for the most part, not everybody, but for the most part, also know who you are as a person. Not everybody. Actually, the majority probably don't. But the ones like when they're following you, they have an
Yeah.
idea of who you are.
Also, I'm
would-
gonna be
yeah.
kind of shallow for a second. I'm gonna
Unless you're
be
a public
completely
figure,
honest. My Instagram profile was public up until I became in a serious relationship because I wanted those followers and likes. Because to me, it was like I was posting the pictures of my little itty bitty skirts in Cantina and going out to clubs.
Put a
Stop dropping the names
Big
of
Driss, he
bars.
put a stop to that shit.
You lay that shit
But,
down.
but
right?
what I'm saying is now when I post on Instagram, it's always like it is. It's like certain milestones or certain cute pictures, but like
Yeah.
I don't really care if
That's
the
me.
public needs to see it. My friends are going to see it. Someone's going to say like, "Wow, congrats, so and so got engaged," or "Wow, like that's
That
great."
skirt is very short. Like that's what's up, girl.
But that's what I wanted.
Bro,
That's what I wanted.
I'm gonna say this too. When it comes to social media, you got to think about like what people use it for. We use it to
Right.
communicate.
that's what
right?
I was saying.
So when it comes to like
I can't focus.
So when it comes to
confidence pink,
you
bro.
you know that like on Instagram, there's a lot of people like making Finsta accounts.
Yeah, yeah.
like
You know
that's,
Finstas?
there's a big
What's
reason
that?
for that.
Wait, wait.
Fake
Can you
Instagrams.
Oh,
I mean, but that's some like niggas ain't real niggas ain't doing that.
I mean,
shit.
maybe-
No, I would
Yeah.
argue they are. You're
No,
just
guys
not
aren't doing
aware.
that.
People that I know and people that I'm around are not making fistas.
I
If
just
you
asked what-
are,
I
get
just
the
asked what-
fuck
no,
away
I'm
from
sorry.
me now.
making
I didn't even know
faces.
what that was until
No, but
just
I'm
now.
I'm literally I'm mentioning that because it's the fact like not everybody wants to have all of their life out there. You know what I'm saying?
Most
Then don't
and
do it. Then
I'm
don't
gonna make
do
the-
it.
I'm gonna make the argument. Most people probably don't.
Don't. And you also got to
Then
think about
don't
this.
do it. I
So-
don't get that
don't
about
post it, huh?
people.
So you also got to think about this too. Like you notice how people post certain things on Facebook that they don't post on Instagram, right? Because a lot of their family members have Facebook now. So
Of course,
that was the barrier, but now
That was a
the barrier.
transition. People
Yeah.
are like, I got way too much
understand it.
family on
I
Facebook.
understand it all, but this is my thing. Like back when I was in a relationship, at first I didn't understand when your girl would be mad. Like, why don't you have me on your IG or something like that?
Why didn't you post me?
Yeah, but
Ugh.
in my head, I tried to separate the two. Like, well, it's not really. This is fake.
Yeah, this is
and
not for
this
us.
is real.
Yeah.
But I had to realize, like, they're the same basically.
Yeah.
If I'm putting if I'm putting 1 minute into this,
It's an
just because
extension.
it's 1 minute, I'm still putting 1
All right.
minute.
So here's my
extension of
quick retort. If my only retort to that is if you're
Now
somebody,
I'm not gonna be blasting.
No. Well, here's what I'm saying. If you're somebody who's heavy on social media and you already put your entire life on there,
Yeah.
and you don't put your girl on there, that's
Then
a
it's an
problem.
issue.
Yeah.
If you're
Agreed.
somebody
I think
who
it's a matter
naturally
of-
doesn't,
Agreed.
if somebody who doesn't naturally put up a lot of
If
shit
you're
anyway,
active
then
on
I could
it.
be, then you can make an effective argument like, oh, I just don't post.
All right, I was listening to it.
But if you're somebody who's constantly doing that, then yeah, you put your girl. You
But
have
that's
to.
more. But that's more of a. That's more of a.
Depends on the context.
No, but
That's more of telling somebody. I'm
that-
talking about for you specifically.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Word.
said. If it's personal, to answer what Bashir
Yeah.
said, if you're putting up personal shit all the time, like I see girls who follow, like who will write out long fucking paragraphs on their IG story,
A screenshot of their notes
Yeah, it's like,
section of their-
man, I really hate when guys do this. Holy
Yeah,
fuck!
yeah.
First off, guys, stop doing that.
Not the guys she's talking about. I'm talking about
Girls,
you women.
like women, like
Stop talking about what you hate, guys.
No,
Yeah.
there's guys
I
who do
thought
it
you was
too.
going on the other side.
Yeah, no, I know. I got you. I got you. I'm rocking with you.
There's dudes who've done it too, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
that's even worse.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I hate when
Correct.
guys do that
You're
shit.
making me feel uncomfortable.
It's like,
But
it's like,
like,
go back to fucking
But my
Twitter.
thing is, if you are going to be that personal
Yeah,
on
Birch.
there,
I mean, he's already. I'm not gonna beep that out either. I'm cool.
you know what mark is that?
No, I don't.
No,
think.
don't be
Okay,
scared.
wait.
God, no.
Pussy
Time out.
ass.
Time out.
Everything I say on this, I say.
I mean it.
Time out. Sometimes,
29,
okay, here's an
29.
example of like when we had my,
129.
like you have a wild night.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes, like, what's funny to me is when I wake up and I may have DMs from like my friends because my Instagram is private, and it's like, oh my God, she did that last night. That's so funny. And it's like a funny moment that people who know my friends saw it and laughed at it. Because I swear I record. I feel like I always catch the funny moments.
So it's like somebody who's just not worthy of being in your
I'm not
text.
going to text everybody a funny drunk video of my friend. I might put it on my private Instagram for the people who know her and know me and would find that funny.
That's what's up with the Finstas.
That's
There's
what's
only
funny
different-
to me.
First of all, if you're a nigga in
But
a
that
girl's
still don't got
Finsta,
nothing to do with
you
private or
got the
public.
golden ticket.
Because here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
She also
Oh,
doesn't
yes.
need, if they work in a corporate
only
world,
niggas
I work in a
will.
corporate world. Sometimes they don't need the public to see it, but our friends can see it because
Yeah.
they find it funny. When I mean friends, I mean people that might know of her or know who she is or understand like that's her humor. That's funny. That is such a
I
Sumie
understand
drunk thing to
but
do.
That's still.
But
That doesn't
why do I
change
care
if
to
it's
show the
or
public?
public.
But why would
you
I
don't,
care?
But you don't have to. But you're saying DMs. DMs don't determine public or private page.
But I'm saying like on my story on
Don't they?
Instagram, let's say.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
they
Yeah.
do.
Like if I post it on my,
I mean, I'm saying they do because like no one's gonna DM you off a story you can't see.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But I
You
thought
can't
you
see.
just meant DMing. Period.
No. I mean, like somebody. I wake up and I posted a funny drunk video of one of my girlfriends,
Yeah.
and
And you got it off of IG.
yeah, and most of everybody knows like, oh, these are Sumie's friends. They're
Yeah.
funny. They do this
Yeah.
when they're drunk. And I'm not going to take the time to pull up a text of every single one of my friends and send that video. I post it because it's something funny. I might, and you guys might say, oh my God, she was so drunk last night. That video was funny. But I don't need the public to see that about
Yeah.
her. I don't need them to because she can't, that's not something she wants out there in the public. But she, most people that I let follow me are like friends. And that's why I think adults, when they get older, most of their social media is private because they don't care for other people to see pictures of their kids and put out the faces of their kids out there.
Yeah,
They
I
like
agree.
family and close friends
true.
to see it.
Yep.
That's how I look at social media. I guarantee you if I was single, it would be a different story.
Sumie, not to cut you
Agreed.
off.
I like this. I like this. I like this.
Not to cut you off.
She was done.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, bro.
I was
Do you want to go to the char bar later?
No.
Oh, damn it. No one wants to drink.
Long Island Ice.
You're already drinking.
You just
Sorry.
named a bar after
It's
you accused
9 o'clock.
me.
It's because the char bar is the
Dumb
greatest bar.
bitch.
What's this got to do with anything?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. I just thought
You
about
just
it.
want to cut off Sumie.
But
No, but Sumie had a great point. Sumie had a great point.
Go
at the
ahead.
No,
end.
it was a great
If-
point.
Wait.
If you're single.
Yeah.
Once you're
that's it,
single, your whole social
Realistically.
media view is different. And
But
once you're in a
it's
relationship, it's a
different to me.
whole different thing.
I guess it's just how you view it.
Yeah,
view
no,
it as art.
because a girl,
Also, Curtis,
an
you
ex-
post like artsy fitness
Yeah.
motive. I don't do
That's
that
what I
shit.
see it as,
but I
though.
don't.
Yeah.
Mine
Hers is
is
not
about
about
my friends, my
Yeah.
life, and my boyfriend,
That's
and
why
my
I said it
business.
just
Like,
depends on which
How you
how
want
you
it.
are. Yeah, it just
Like,
depends
if you
on
wanna-
how
if you
sure,
really
if
wanna
I was
think
a
about it-
fitness model, if I traveled the world, it might be public because that would be something
Here's
fun
a
to
good
see.
Hold on,
example.
are you-
Here's a good example. I don't have mine is still public. But that's also because I do shit like this. I do
Yeah,
shit
he
like
does
the
more
podcast. I do
promotion.
shit like music. I do this shit like
It's art.
yeah, it's art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
it's
I'm
a
always
different-
trying to like
promotion.
show what I'm trying
It's
to do.
more
But
inspirational. I feel like, well, I guess that's just my outlook
that-
on
exactly.
it specifically. I feel like if you're not that private shit, it's no shots to you, Sumie, at all.
Or me.
But
Or
yeah.
your shit's open.
But it's just like, well, just why do you? I don't know.
This
Just
time,
do it
hold
on your
No,
own.
There's times.
Do you travel
people
to
you know.
Belgium every
There's
once in a
times-
month to post something artsy, or do you post yourself at the park?
I won't post myself. I post myself doing something at the park.
Right, I don't do shit at the park.
Oh, well,
I
yeah.
don't.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
So-
why do I care if the public sees me working out at I don't do that. I
Yeah.
don't.
it's
I
more
would say
so
But
this,
then
like-
why post it at all?
Because sometimes I post like Driss and I go on a date and I get messages. Oh my god, that was so cute! Like, where did you go to eat?
What
That
are you?
food
What
looks
are you
good.
getting? Oh, okay.
Yeah, my friends
Yeah.
are seeing it,
It's
but
I'm
more
about
of
to
a
say, what are
friendship.
you getting
I think,
out of
I
it?
think the difference is that I think me and Sumie might be on the same. I look at social media as just like a way to interact with like friends,
People
and
that you
close-
don't talk to
and then,
all the
and
time.
then maybe acquaintances as well.
yeah.
I'm
You
about to say
guys
that's
may-
more acquaintances to me.
Yeah,
All right,
Exactly,
That's what
because
you're
you
doing.
don't
Friends.
right,
It's
but you
easier
don't
to talk.
text your acquaintances. This is
Yeah.
a way to
Yeah.
keep in touch
why
with
give
people.
all that
All right,
attention?
literally, how about this?
It's not.
Oh,
It's
no,
not
I don't
attention.
I don't give it
They
that.
Well, why
choose to
give
look
them
if
the
they want.
luxury of
letting them see it.
Then
Yes.
why?
No, no, no,
Okay.
but they don't know
Let
that
me
you're
ask you
letting
something.
just
Yeah,
let
let
them see
me.
it.
Why give the public the luxury of your mundane life?
because it's
Oh,
inspirational.
she calls your
no,
life
no.
mundane.
But see, you trying to shit on me. You trying to shit on me.
Are you verified?
Wait.
Are you verified?
What he said that? Oh, you trying to shit on me right now. I see you.
Wait. You're right. No. Wait.
She uses a big word. She gets
Wait.
I use conduit.
No, there's nothing. That was funny though. That was funny. No, that was funny. But I'm saying, far as rather it be low, mundane,
Oh, man.
or just extravagant, you still feel like you're doing something for somebody else.
My acquaintances, not the public.
But
Yeah.
what are you doing for your acquaintances?
They
Just
they
showing
keep
them
in
a
touch
glimpse
with
of
me.
your
They
life.
know what's going on with me. Oh, you're still dating.
So
It's
you
a way
like
to
them
keep
being
in
nosy.
touch. But you like the public. You like people,
I like
strangers.
inspiring somebody.
I don't inspire people on social media.
I wouldn't have no
like
reason
that.
to be on it.
See,
That's just
But-
me specifically.
but you also got to think about it this way. Like maybe there's just like a placeholder, or you take this picture for memories. Because a lot of people use it just like
that's
as
what
a
your phone
cloud.
is for.
I mean, but a lot
you
of
don't
people
wanna
use it as a
save
cloud. Like realistically,
You
like
said you don't want to
my-
save.
You know
My-
what?
in my
You
Facebook
use
picture-
social media
Yeah.
for building your name brand. I use social media for keeping in touch with
For
people that I
keepsakes.
don't have time to text every day of my life.
Then
But
why are
it's
you
still-
keeping up with him, Sumie?
Because I still like to know.
Yeah.
Why do you follow anybody
It's
then
kinda
at
like
all?
it's
Why
like
don't you just keep
Facebook,
your?
bro.
Most of the people
Why
that
do you
I
have
follow,
friends?
if it ain't y'all motherfuckers, it's like,
Random.
Inspirational.
yeah.
But you know
Same.
why you keep it? Because when you see a girl, you go straight to her Instagram, whether you're going to decide to follow it or not.
Wait a minute, what? You said that too fast.
Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute.
We're guys. We have penises. You gotta be slow to that.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What? She's telling the truth?
No, I didn't understand. I don't understand what you said.
You
said it too fast.
You follow people that you know are going to be people that you'll probably keep. Like, okay, when you met me,
Uh-huh.
okay, she's Driss's girlfriend. She's going to be in the picture for I'll follow her. Probably going to see her a lot. Other girls you follow based off of let me creep on your Instagram to see what type of girl you are.
Yeah,
You will
it's true.
make the
You're
executive
nasty.
decision to follow. But people follow people like randos because it's how you form your judgment on people.
Yeah, it's a
Is
glimpse.
she an
It's like
Instagram
a-
model or
I
is she
agree.
not? I keep mine private because when I meet people at bars, I don't keep it private so they can see it. I don't care if you see my Instagram or not. If I see you enough, I'll eventually let you follow me and understand my life. I have met so many Westerville people, but they've stayed
I know
consistent.
we're trash.
So I let them, but I let them in because it's one of those like you know what they see my progression of my relationship. They
Ooh,
see the friends that we
I got
have.
a perfect
They
word
make
for
the
it.
mutual connections.
Sumie.
Oh, you know so and so, and then I have formed so many girlfriend connections through. I didn't know you knew so and so. Yeah, I did. I don't care if a random beatboxing Jimmy likes my picture.
I'm not,
What?
first of all, I just want to get across. I'm not against none of this. I
Yeah.
understand it all. I just know exactly
So-
why, but I understand it all.
sure.
So
Absolutely.
basically, I think of social media as it's basically online identification. Bro.
Yeah.
You know
That's
I'm saying?
what it is.
So that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So
I
like,
agree.
So then why have the likes and I guess
and that's
might
why
be the
I want to
question,
get
yeah.
away from that because that shit shouldn't matter then.
I agree, but I really
agree.
like what you said though, having the option because I think that is
the
such a
option is the
strong
biggest thing.
case.
You
Yeah,
ever seen? Remember, everyone's seen Black Mirror here, right?
Yeah.
Remember that episode where social media basically
she was
runs
going all
around?
crazy and shit.
it
Yeah.
dictated whether she could buy a house or not because it was like her likability.
Yeah.
on social
But guys, if we take away the likes, how will like all the Instagram models like
They still gonna be
maneuver?
bad.
Bro, Wild 'N Out's gonna go out of business, bro.
How make money?
How the fuck?
Wild 'N Out might go out of business.
Yeah, how are we gonna find these
How are
Wild
we
'N
gonna
Out
find
bro?
them? How they make the popular page?
Oh God.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
See,
I think
and-
that transition would go so
See,
fast
all
though,
right.
as far as the option.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah.
that would move like
So,
lightning.
Yeah,
my
I
question
agree.
You think it
is.
would change?
My question is. All right. So my question is. So when it comes to Instagram taking off statistics, is that for the public or is that for the actual user
I
as
think
well?
it's for private.
My nigga, why do
honestly,
you
to
sound
me.
like Don Lemon?
I think it's more. I think it's more.
You don't know who that is?
I think it's more for
You know who
the,
Don Lemon is?
Nah.
I think it's more for the
Shit.
private because of that conversation that we had a couple days ago. I think it was a couple days or last week ago. Shut the fuck up.
Is he gay? He's a gay black anchor.
Yeah, is it?
A
Yeah.
gay black
He's the
anchor,
gay
and you
black
don't know?
Anderson.
So you're calling me a gay black?
Do you know who Anderson
You guys did not.
Do you know who Anderson Cooper
Hey,
is?
you guys
You
cut
know
off
Don
Curtis.
Lemon. He's
Hey.
black, nigga.
He
You guys
literally
cut
comes
off
on-
Curtis.
he
You
literally
guys
comes
cut
on-
me off.
You guys
Fucking
cut off
offended.
Curtis.
Cut
No,
off
we know.
Curtis on
No,
my
no, no.
podcast,
We knew
niggas.
we cut off
But
Curtis.
I think
That made it worse.
I think it goes back to far as what me and you was talking about. Far as like, remember we was like, how are these young kids getting so much likes and so many views?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
because it's their,
It's theirs.
they're coming up in it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
theirs for real. We're kind of just like hanging on.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
we're
mean-
we're using it for more adult shit. They're,
Yeah.
that's
Look
how
at-
they're
look
getting
at somebody
social,
like-
that's how they're
So
socializing.
if you look at somebody
Yeah.
like a Jay-Z, I think his Twitter, last time I was on Twitter, I haven't been on Twitter in years, but last time Jay-Z, I think he had like 1 million or 2 million followers or some shit like that.
Yeah.
This is most people would say the greatest rapper to ever do it. And he's got 2 million followers, but somebody like, I don't even fucking
Lil
know.
Pump.
Yeah,
but it
probably
ain't
has
about,
like 8.
But that's the thing.
You know
I'm
what I'm
looking
saying?
past that. It ain't even about Little Pump. Like it'd be like random little high school girls or a dude like doing a dance challenge and he's
Yeah.
getting 50 million views, but that's
Yeah.
because he's on it all the time.
Yep, that's
And
true.
they know him at school, and maybe 5 of his homies is getting that same amount of views. So
Realistically,
that's how they're seeing each
Do you
other.
think this can work? Do you think this is gonna work?
see, no,
I think it'll cut out all
I
that
think
bullshit,
it'll
bro.
work to us.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll work for them.
I don't think
What do you
those
think
kids are
it'll
gonna
do to
love
the youth?
it. I
I don't think
they're,
they'll like
they're not
it.
gonna be able to. They inherited the algorithm.
But
bro.
that's see,
Like-
I think it's not about if they'll like it. When you're that age, you don't really know what you want to. You don't know what shit is going to do to you in the future. I think it's one of those things that has to happen, and they'll realize how good it was for them later
I agree.
on.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right.
I just
Yes.
yeah.
But these kids out here, and not even kids, because I'll say even these artists out here, they are on IG for validation, correct or no?
That's
I'll
true.
make the.
But
I'll
you
make
have
this.
to cut that out
I'm
now.
gonna make this argument though. When it comes to artists, might be a little different because then we're living in an age now where you need social media, I guess, to
You do.
push a product.
You need it.
Yeah.
So you
I
might. So
agree.
they might have to be active on
You
it.
have to.
I don't love, but
But
unless you're a
that
megastar, unless
that
you're a
doesn't
megastar,
dictate how many people are liking it or who what.
Yeah. And at
No,
the same time,
no,
like,
that is. A
no.
company is not going to put money into you unless I see money
well,
coming in.
companies now
You-
are like, how many
How much
followers
influence do you have?
How
I
are
mean,
you
no,
getting-
companies been doing that forever, bro. If you think about it, it's like I want Michael Jordan selling Big Mac
I
back in the
agree.
day
So
because
what's the I agree
the
with
influence.
that. What's the alternative?
I'm with this, but I don't think it's.
But what could be the alternative to that?
There's not
like,
gonna be
far as like not
Well,
fucking
no, you
up
know
your
what? No,
brand
you want to know
or
what it is. You know what it is. You
distribution.
eliminate followers and likes. Now you have to rely on talent.
Yep. It's gonna make.
Oh,
it's gonna
wow.
bring some
What's that
realness.
like?
It's not.
It's gonna
What
bring
is
some
that
realness
like?
into the
You might
game.
have to actually rely on.
You know what?
You know
That's
that
like,
bad
no,
Barbie girl or whatever?
But
Oh,
going
Bad
back to
Baby.
what Bash said.
Bad baby.
Hey, but hey,
Going back to what
Yeah,
Bash
go
said,
ahead.
like you said, rely on talent. We've always had a metric of seeing like. When you
You're
said
right.
that, it made me always.
Right.
It made me go back to
Sir
what's that
Mix-a-Lot.
show where they all sing and some suck and some don't. What's
American
that
Idol?
one? Yeah,
American
American Idol.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I heard for real.
It made me go back to that because far as like we didn't have social media back then popping.
Yeah.
But it was like who tuned in this
Yeah.
day? Who
Yeah.
tuned?
How many
so
viewers?
it still went by that.
There's still a metric, and I might have to go back on my own point. So Mix-a-Lot was popping. He wasn't talented.
So I don't
He has
know.
a Grammy.
I don't know.
Nas doesn't have a Grammy, and Sir Mix-a-Lot does.
That's fucking
It's hard
garbage.
because I think some of the Explorer page it is what you like and shit, but it does have like most. It's an algorithm with the most likes and stuff.
Yeah.
So you say
What's
you
popping at the moment?
You people find artists, underground artists from a million people who like this person that never heard of them.
Some people do.
Right.
Then
You're right.
There's also, but this
That's why I like the option.
Hey, but hold up. Here's the thing, because we all, for the most part, actually everybody here are music lovers, so we actively seek out new artists.
Yeah.
They don't have the following that.
But now I'm
they
thinking
do.
like,
so it just depends on the person.
there's gonna be either an emotional hit or a brand hit.
It's a
gonna
money
be
hit. It's a
both.
wallet hit.
It's gonna be both.
Yeah,
Huge,
but you're talking about the option of keeping metrics and not. So there's a difference. Like a company is probably going to keep it, but
Yeah.
big
Artists is gonna
artists,
keep
I
it?
think
But
big
they
artists
can't.
are
Big
not
artists
going to
might,
keep
yeah.
But
it.
it's still gonna be tied in because that big artist is gonna seem lame now that he still has his followers up.
Man, if this
Or his
actually
likes up.
pops off, I can see a whole conversation with a woman just be like, so how many followers you like? How much followers you have?
How
I
much
know
followers
you ain't gonna show
did you
me.
have?
I know you're gonna show me. No, because you have the option to show
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You ain't gonna show me. Tell me how many followers you have. Stop lying. How many?
I
This is
can-
a
I
whole
don't-
conversation.
You know what? That's
I
what they would do.
don't-
They
I
would
don't-
find a slick way to start showing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they would.
I don't care about my followers or
Yeah,
nothing.
but here.
They have like
This is how many I do
a
have.
check mark
Yeah.
color, like a color that be.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
green check mark.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
I will
bitch?
say this. I think you're bringing up women in it. I actually might say it's more so corporations because they're trying to make a profit off of
Yeah,
these
I
artists.
agree.
No,
They'll ask. They're like, all right, I know you don't show it,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need to know so we can invest this money in you because if you have 5 million followers, then now.
So,
all right,
so
there you
wait. So do y'all think views are equated to likes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
go. Views might be
Views are more
important.
Views are more
'Cause
important.
hey, to be honest, I don't go around like when it comes to like the famous people that I follow. I don't like their shit.
I don't like it.
unless it's Dom Kennedy because I fuck with Dom. But outside of that,
He's weird.
Okay, wait,
I
I have a
I be
question.
liking his shit.
What
So,
if
like,
only check marks had the option of showing their follows and likes,
Ooh.
but if you're not verified, you
You're not
just
like-
don't show it. You
Damn.
can't show it. What
That-
if that was the case?
I'm confused.
See, all right, you know what? I like that, but then it's gonna turn
I
into like
got
a
confused.
gatekeeper mentality. Like, all right, so you ain't shit because you ain't got a check mark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I mean, that's
People do
already
that
how it is.
stuff.
That's how it is now.
No,
though.
it was for a second. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Kinda.
Not anymore.
Because somebody can have a like 900,000 and
That's
still
still
be
not
on
fair.
check.
but
No,
you
no,
know,
okay,
like-
let me ask you this. Let's break it down. What does it take for you to have a verified check on Instagram? What does it
I
take?
don't really know.
I don't even
Okay,
know.
so
I don't
here's
know,
my
Shiggy
thing.
didn't have it for a
It's-
minute.
Well, does Instagram dictate if you have it, or do you have to like to get a Walk of Star on the Walk of Fame? You
Nah,
have to
I
do a
think
certain amount of.
Instagram.
No, there's a metric.
So
of
Instagram
what you
keeps
do.
the metrics, but let's say that unless you're verified, so Instagram allows you to be verified, then you can start showing your metrics. Let's say you're not verified and Instagram's, can't show your metrics. You're not verified. What's the
That's a
point?
real question though. Like, do you apply to be verified? Like,
But what I'm saying, so you have to hit
Like,
the
really?
standard of being
sucks.
verified to show your metrics.
Yeah.
that's real though. Do you have
No,
to
no,
like?
I don't think you have an application. I think it's
fucking full.
nigga, you're the one touching my feet. Remember that?
This nigga's over here playing footsie.
Yeah, bro.
Go
What the
ahead.
fuck?
Yeah,
He's
I'm
playing
sorry.
footsie.
I'm sorry.
We try to talk some grown man shit, and these niggas are playing footsie.
Yeah.
But
But no, I mean,
I just
when
lotion my
it
feet.
comes, oh my god, when it comes to the fucking metrics, though, like that's that's the unique conversation. What constitutes somebody to be a fucking verified individual or
What-
not?
what-
That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure what.
Yeah, I don't
you
know
have
either.
to,
I don't know.
like-
That's a great question.
You lost it. Good.
But yeah, no, I didn't. I just didn't know if you have to apply to it, because if you apply to it, they might say like, I think to be on like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, you have to raise a certain amount of money to it, like a donation or something like that, and then you have to have a certain amount of achievements. So you're almost by your fame on the Walk of Fame. But what I'm saying is like, is that how Instagram works? So like, you're fighting for the follows, nobody sees it but Instagram, and then they verify you. A good example of this are college athletes that become NFL superstars, or college athletes that become, NBA superstars. They like Nick Van Nett. I was curious the other day, like, I wonder if he's verified.
Westerville
He's
cat,
verified.
Westerville
Yeah, he's
player.
verified. But I assume it's because he hit a certain potential of fame and followers
This is a
and
league.
likes.
So like,
I don't think
well,
I've ever checked for verified.
Well, even look
though.
at it. So you can even look at like JT. I'm sure he probably didn't have a check because he was a student athlete.
Yeah.
I really
But
don't
if he
check
was
for that.
able, to make it to the league, he'd have that check because he's a
But
professional.
I think there's a
didn't
standard.
Twitter start
of
it first?
what?
Didn't Twitter start
Yeah,
verified?
Twitter started the.
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are definitely
metrics behind it.
metrics because
I feel like that's the world though. Like you have to establish who's up top.
I know,
who's not.
but that's what the point I'm making is. Why can't we just have it where maybe you don't have any metrics shown on social media until Instagram sees the algorithm behind your metric? Like not, and because there are people that buy the follows and buy the likes,
Yes.
What kind
and
of
those
like you gotta be the
Nigga,
limit.
this is a
Bro, I
fucking
know that
human
shit.
being.
I
Bro,
know that
it's a
shit
business,
literally,
dog.
bro. But I know
Your
that shit off the
followers.
like when I go to somebody's page and they follow 5,200 people and they have 5,250 people following them. I'm like, bro, stop.
You're just following.
Right.
And but they still getting 82 likes or 89 likes,
Right.
100 likes.
Like,
Like, bro,
but-
that's what the fuck
But
is
see,
you do?
here's the thing.
Crazy.
You did this at the beginning of Instagram.
But no, you know what it is? You know what it is?
I know.
Too now? Because my shit's public too. But I get followers of
Out of
just
nowhere.
spam.
Oh yeah.
Or just like a beauty
The
company.
webcam
Or anything
followers.
that I touch. Because literally everything you like, you touch is being...
Yeah.
Everything's curated
If
for you.
you follow a
Yeah.
random another celebrity,
Yep.
you get their
Three
random
more
fan
people
page
follow you.
followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened when
And
I
this
was
is the
on
thing.
when I was on Twitter and Lil B. Like I said something about Lil B. He followed me. And then like 10 people followed me after. I was
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
I looked up, but
Yeah.
but this is like in our phones too. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Google.
Oh yeah.
When you
I'm with
Google
I'm with
something, it goes into your IG. You Google dentist.
Yeah, like the ads that come
they
up.
have
No,
that on
those
your
are
phone.
called cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in there, and you go through, and the ads would be, "Oh wait,
Yeah.
I just looked this up."
Yeah.
Oh what?
I
First
hate
of
it
all,
when they do that
I was listening
shit.
to
It's creepy.
a TED talk
hate it.
about.
So you really don't want to
attention.
go to Char Bar later?
Shut up! I was looking at. I was listening to a TED talk about attention, how much attention our phones grab at us,
Mm-hmm.
and they call it. There's some shit about blue screen where it's like Black Mirror shit. Anyways, but how many ads do you think you see a day? Because this shit blew my mind. I asked Bruce this.
Subconsciously,
On the
I can
average, probably
Yeah,
about
subconsciously too.
100. I'm saying 100.
20?
I'm saying 100.
200. 200.
All right, in a week maybe. I think it's a week.
Oh, in a week.
It might be not be
in a
day.
week.
I don't
In a
know.
week,
Probably
1,000.
I would say maybe
4
Me
to
personally.
10,000.
4 to 10,000.
Listen
Wow.
to. It's not just your
I'm
phone.
not shocked. It's
Computer,
YouTube.
TV, radio, shirts.
But I feel like that just
4 to 10,000.
Oh, okay. You counting shirt? You talking about actual
Advertisement.
branding?
You're getting advertised.
like-
you go outside
like
right
this
now.
nigga shirt I'm looking at now is a whole
Advertising.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
We wanna,
Like, they
we won
run
our
this shit.
We won our dodgeball league.
We did win our
Yeah.
no
What the-
kickball. Kickball.
Kickball.
We didn't play
Oh.
dodgeball. We played kickball.
You should get in the
Shrek too
dodgeball
much.
league, first of all.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah,
Somebody
I just-
in
said,
the whole front, I'm down with Kanye in this whole.
I am
I'm
too.
with
And
it.
I
That was a
think
great
I
convo,
personally think you should not have the option of seeing your followers and likes until you're verified. Then you have the option of showing it or not.
I don't know how this thing should work until it happens and someone
Yeah,
fucks
somebody
up.
got to figure it out. I like what you said though, far as like the attention thing. I like what IG has implemented, far as like their update to where it's like,
Oh, yeah.
if you're scrolling too much, it'll let you know like you've already seen everything.
Yeah.
It'll
Really?
be like you've
It does
seen.
that now?
Yeah, it'll be like you've seen everything for the past 2 days.
What about the
Now,
other
if you
shit
choose to
told us?
keep, you can choose to keep going on, but it'll let you know.
Oh yeah, that happened once. It's like, damn, I never got to enter my timeline.
damn.
I'm actually here.
But
I
that's what I'm
screenshotted
saying.
that.
We get into
Put
the
it on
habit of
story.
just scrolling, get off.
Scrolling.
You get back on and still see the same pictures and keep scrolling, think you're about to see something new.
What's the
But
thing?
it'll let you know, like, listen, you already seen these.
What's the thing you said earlier, bro? That was cool. That
once you deactivate it, you can't get back on for 7 days.
I like that.
I like that.
Bro, you know what? I'm such a loser on Instagram. Bro.
This nigga's eating a cookie.
Where'd you get that cookie?
All right, all right, all right.
Where cookie come from, nigga?
Yo, first of all, let me comment on the cookie first. The reason why I grabbed the cookies because I heard Curtis say cookies. Second off, I'm gonna say this: I'm such a loser on Instagram. I be scrolling just for the ads, bro, because I be shopping.
he said I'll be shopping.
I be
Wait,
shopping
Driss
on-
has actually bought so
I
much shit
buy a
off of
lot of shit off
Instagram.
Nigga, I buy so much. Their ads are so good.
They're
They
fire.
get me. That's what I was telling him earlier, though. It's the shit you
Can
look
we
at
talk
Google.
about actually?
Yeah.
I like that
Oh,
you can
really?
Everything
follow
you're looking at.
hashtags because I follow hashtag babies and then hashtag babies
I
and
didn't know
puppies.
you can follow hashtags.
Yeah, hashtag
Fire.
that shit is
Oh, you
fire.
can?
That shit is
Oh, I didn't
amazing.
know that.
Oh, you can follow hashtags.
I do want to get those Halloween masks though. I'm down.
Oh, we did
bro.
that as a group.
Hey, can
Yeah,
we
I'm
talk
down,
about
man.
how we're finally
I'm doing mine
officially
for the
in
trench,
the
though.
greatest season of the year?
I know we all have to
Fall
do.
is the best.
Hold up. Can I also say this? This is really dope.
What's up?
So there's a website here in Columbus. It's called ColumbusPodcast.com. I know, super generic, but
I feel like we're ending it.
Yeah, we're coming to a wrap.
no, but I'm saying, oh yeah, we're going to end the podcast for sure. But I got a stupid question to ask, and then I just want to make this comment known. Well, this known. We're number 3
We're number 3. What?
best podcast in Columbus.
We're probably
number
it's
one
probably
or two?
only 3.
Well, yeah, I'm
Who's
just saying,
one
like
and
we're
two?
no, like on this website, we're
Who's
like
better than us?
we're on the front page.
Who's better than us?
Front page.
I'm
the front
I'm
page.
eating a cookie.
No. The answer is no one. No one's better than us.
Have you looked at the podcast?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
All right. So before we
Confidence.
wrap this up, I got a stupid question to ask because y'all.
That wasn't a stupid question?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. First of all, that was a statement.
No question.
That
No
wasn't
question.
a question.
Stupid question.
I was
All right,
thinking
ready
about
for
the
this?
question.
Keep it going.
There's some
All right.
dumb questions.
Ready for this?
This is about to be stupid, man.
Oh, my
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
See, I knew it.
Nah. We ain't doing
Anyway,
this.
so
we're not doing
we
this.
appreciate y'all tuning in
Yes.
this week.
Yes.
It's no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Cut the podcast.
It's in
not a
between
sandwich.
buns.
Get us out.
Bro, this nigga
It's not in
bro,
between
wait.
buns.
It's
one
getting
bun.
titty
He asked
fucked
the question.
sandwich.
It's
It's in
he was
between
not
buns.
looking forward to being in it. He
was.
asked it and then
He
took a
was.
bite of his cookie and sat back like, I want to see what they do with this.
And we didn't engage. I'm glad.
Wait,
Me and Sumie did. Listen.
That's like in Batman when he threw the match.
I got another one. I got
No,
another
no,
one.
stop.
I got another one.
No, we're
not
good.
doing
No,
this.
Alpha, what do you
hold
have
on.
to
Let me
say?
say this
Before
one
we
thing.
wrap, I know we didn't get to the Brett Kavanaugh shit. He's a rapist.
He's a rapist.
But
Okay.
that's all I wanted to say.
I like
Now,
that.
Curtis.
No. Listen,
Allegedly,
I got
but,
the answer for the sandwich question though.
Man,
Okay.
listen,
hold
we're
on.
wrapping this up.
Listen. If your hot dog bun cuts, sometimes it gets too soggy. That shit cuts on the bottom.
Yep, cuts
and
on
it
the
becomes,
bottom, and it
it
becomes
becomes two buns,
two buns,
or two slices.
two
Then it's a
slices.
sandwich.
Okay.
Then
But
it's a
it
sandwich.
comes
If it
as
comes
one.
as one.
If you put your
Gotcha.
pee-pee
A
in
hot
between
dog.
two butt
PP,
cheeks,
hot
is that a
buns.
sandwich?
Okay, so we talk about the Urban
No.
Myers, we talk about
The
Space
ass is a
Jam,
sandwich. I'm
the
eating that
Maroon
ass.
5, Bert Ernie, they're gay. The metrics. We appreciate if y'all give us some feedback on whatever comments that y'all feel is need to be said on any of these topics.
Yeah,
You
feel
can
free
go
to comment.
Social critics
Comment so I can
underscore
shit on your life.
social underscore critics with 2 S's.
2 S's.
Alpha will shit on your life.
Yeah.
Can we go to Charlotte?
Please check it
Also,
out.
No, we're not going to
And
Sharp Party.
then, what you about to say, Driss?
This is for the fans
Yeah.
and listeners. I'm gonna call them fans.
Because
They're
they
not
fans, bro.
Yeah.
They
All right,
stands,
listeners.
nigga.
I got another stupid question for y'all.
Supporters.
All right. Is breast
Stands.
milk okay?
Man, goddamn it! I thought you was about to say
What
something
is the
else.
question?
No, listen, this is a good one.
if you guys
So,
got a question,
as far as the metrics,
if you guys
Hey,
got
we appreciate.
don't cut off my boyfriend.
Yo, hold on. Time out before I leave. Listen, there was this. I was listening to sports radio again, and they had a commercial, and it was about sexual abuse.
Why is that funny, bro?
No. You know what was funny?
Oh God.
No. You know why it was funny? It was a lady. Listen, stop laughing. It was a nigga talking. He was like, they told. I thought they were my friends, and they weren't. I died.
97.1?
97.1. I thought they were my friends, but they weren't.
Would they rape him?
Exactly, dog.
How do you get raped as a guy?
It's a sexual abuse.
So we're
That
wrapping
shit's
up.
funny though. Ain't
For
that
real
funny?
though. Is breast milk okay for vegans
Bye.
to drink?
Anyways,
All right, is
yeah,
it?
signing out.
Is
We
it?
appreciate y'all listening. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Driss.
Tell the pot or the social media info. And all that.
Social media, social underscore critics with 2 S's. Pull on IG. I didn't say this shit like 3 fucking times. Follows, rate, subscribe, all that good shit. Support us. Let us know that you give a fuck. If you don't give a fuck, cuss out Alpha about it in the comment section.
Yeah, we love you. And we love you.
We love you. Signing out.